welcome to Sunday Night Showdown. My name is BrushyTuna, and I'll be your host for tonight. I'm joined with Koroden and Memnarch. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Doing pretty good.
All right, that's what I like to hear. And of course, opping tonight, as is every Sunday, is Saku. How you doing, Saku?
Doing pretty good, just like the rest of us.
Nice. Well, folks, we got a great night for you tonight. We got 3 intense matches tonight, each match with huge playoff implications on the line. To start off the night with your first match, we have a Legacy Series match from the Red Conference. We have RHat from the Pod People taking on AgentPWE from Redacted. After that, at 9 p.m., we have a Wild Series quarterfinals match. We have MikeLowe from WTF taking on basedinc from the Biters. And after that, we got even more basedinc action. We have a Legacy Series Red Conference. We have Fuel from DMB taking on Base from Hearthstone Academy. All right, so let's get kicked off with this Legacy one from RHat and AgentPWE. We have RHat on Demon Hunter, Druid, Rogue, Warrior, taking on AgentPWE's Druid, Hunter, Rogue, Warrior. Koroden, what do you think of this matchup?
It's looking pretty good. Pretty similar lineups, other than you got the Hunter coming in for Agent, and you've got your Demon Hunter coming in for RHat. Yeah, the matchup looks pretty standard. You're never going to know what you see when you get in there. Druid's always extremely coin flippy, so you never know what you're going to get in that matchup. It's really whoever gets there first. Whoever gets that ramp first. You get Breath of the Wild with the dragons in hand. Do you get the Overgrowth on 4? So it's tough to say when it comes down to those matchups.
Yeah. Memnarch, you got any words on this Vice, possibly, or this match, possibly thinking of like what bands might be?
All right, so I have some standard experience, and all I know is that you banned the warrior.
Correct answer.
Yes.
Best answer ever.
Yeah. Well, not seeing either opponent or player bring mage, you'll probably see the double warrior ban here. Pretty standard going forward. I think I like RHat's lineup a little more, still having that Demon Hunter in. I still think Demon Hunter is such a strong deck, and I think it's still able to be right up there with Warrior and ban worthy. But I do think you see the double warriors here.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think AgentPWE can definitely make their lineup with the Rogue more favorable into the Demon Hunter. I know I personally tweaked a Rogue list recently from a friend, and that Rogue list just like destroys Demon Hunters. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah. We'll see if AgentPWE brings something like that to counter it. But I know for sure RHat's going to ban that Warrior, because you can't ban Warrior with Demon Hunter. Like, you have to ban Warrior with Demon Hunter.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, you can't bring that Demon Hunter into a Warrior. It's automatically
like
saying you're losing that
loss.
match. Yeah, but yeah, like you're saying, Rogues can deal with such the early presence by Demon Hunters with, backstabs, SIs, with invoking the Galakron. So they have so many tools, and really just with a 1/2 weapon just to hit face with all the 1/1 minions on board. So it's not too bad at all.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
like I know that I think Demon Hunter is still the best performing deck on ladder, if I remember correctly.
Yes, even with the control variants now on ladder, it still is like left at the top. So I wonder if we'll see if we'll see RHat bring that control version in.
That'd be pretty interesting to see. I don't know how does that do in the Demon Hunter control do against the Warriors. The Warriors still highly.
You still ban Warrior, but it counters the decks that like try to counter you, like the aggro Demon Hunter. So like they bring in all their extra removal, and then you just try to you just OTK them over 2 turns with like Inner Demon and weapon swings with the twin slices.
Trying to do Kael'thas nonsense.
No Kael'thas.
No Kael'thas. No nonsense.
Kael'thas has been cut from this control variant. Yeah, it runs things like 1 to 2 Chaos Novas, some Emulation Auras, the Soul Cleaves, the Blade Dances. Just keep the board clear and just do incremental damage with your face over time. And then you got double Horde Pillager to help out for that more face damage. And then there's an Inner Demon at the end to kind of help do that last 10 points of damage.
So I have to ask,
is
there Meg Theridin?
Yes, there is a Meg Theridin in most of the lists.
All right.
It's so good because if you have the 5-mana weapon out, the Warglaves, when you play Magtheridon, then you Blade Dance and it clears off all the 1/3s instantly, and then you just have a 12/12. Or
It feels
Chaos
weird.
Nova
It
clears
feels
all of it.
weird, just like McDarden clears the board anyway.
Yeah.
So, like,
Right.
I was just thinking, like, maybe you hold it for a turn, see if your opponent does anything. But making it 12-12 seems really good, though.
I mean, sometimes you only got to kill 3/1/1s.
Yeah.
Like I did earlier. I just punched 3/1/3s and then the
Well,
McDarden transformed and killed like 3/8/8s. And I was like, wow, easy game.
You guys ready for the bands?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
Saku. Hit me with them.
Warriors. Both of them.
Oh, wow.
Surprise!
Wow, what a surprise.
Surprise!
Oh, no way!
Surprise for absolutely no one at home.
Yeah. I don't even know why you bring Warrior, because just bring 3 decks and that's it.
It's
Yeah.
a free ban. You
Yeah.
know your opponent's going to ban it, so then you just got to worry about your other 3 decks, you know?
So both players are ready, so I can let them rip at it and
Fire.
go from there.
Let them go, Saku. Let the reins go. Release the horses.
Release the hounds.
Release the hounds.
Unleash the hounds.
We have one chance to see it tonight from AgentPWE, so
We do.
That is true.
I mean, after this crazy match, we're gonna get wild. After that,
Yeah, something normal finally. Like,
Why we have
normal.
Memnarch here? Why?
The wild players like, yes, please
Yeah. So
play wild.
just for our spectators there, PWE is going to be on the bottom, and our hat's going to be on the top there.
Now, when we were talking earlier, we were saying that there are some very big playoff implications for
Yeah.
this game specifically, actually. So what I understand, if our hat can hold, if he can 3-0 or 3-1, it will keep Redacted out of that 4th playoff spot, and Illidan's Death Knights will claim that 4th spot for now.
yeah, so no pressure, right?
Yeah.
Not
Actually,
at all.
it might even go to pod people. It's close.
Now, pod people are
Oh,
out by a
You're
point.
officially eliminated.
I
Oh,
think by 1, yes, yeah. Even if
Odd
he gets the extra
people.
point.
All right, so Glowfly Swarm Keep. I'd like that.
of course.
I'm pretty sure this Druid deck either needs Glowfly on curve or Overgrowth on curve to, like, do stuff. Is that a good assessment of the deck?
Kind of. I've definitely played a lot of games where like I kind of just like slowly play it out, especially against Rogue, because Rogue's not going to pressure you too early too much. And if they do, you have the removal for what you need to, because like most time they're going to play an Evil Miscreant as a 1/4 or a bunch of 1/1 lackeys, and it's not enough pressure. But the Glowfly is super hard for the Rogue to deal with, so that's almost an instant keep against Rogue.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you don't see too many Fan and Eyes run anymore. Double backstab, but I mean, our hat has the perfect way to deal with this flick, or with the flick in hand as well. Does come down though, and flicks
Super early.
2 turns away.
I mean,
And
this is 7, right?
Yeah, this is a
this
full
will be a
board.
full board, yeah. And I mean,
Just turn 3, no big deal.
able to remove quite a few of them off the board here.
Yeah.
Still 4. Okay, so he invested a coin, Innervate, and Glowfly Swarmer to this board, so 3 cards. And our hat is using perhaps 2 Backstab, perhaps Seal Fate to get rid of 3. So yeah, this is definitely favoring AgentPWE based on resources alone. Like,
And plus, he doesn't have to trade into this questing. He can Bog Beam, Claw, Moonfire. You use none of his minions on board.
Yeah, exactly, and just keep them on board. You know, you've used so many removal tools, probably most that our hat has, and you know that flicks 1 more turn away. So you're kind of sitting there, and you're going to stick this board, and hopefully, and yeah, it looks like that's how he's going to remove it.
yeah, I learned that you kill the infinity scaling minion. You have the option.
Absolutely.
Yeah, questing can get out of hand very quickly for a druid, especially with no big removal in the deck. Really only seeing the Bog Beams and the Moonfires this way, and possibly swipes if you're even running them.
Usually not, but who knows? Maybe AgentPWE is running the Malagos version.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
you do indeed
For
run.
sure. With being
swipes.
the Savage Roars or Rising Winds, though, I'm leaning more towards a spell version, definitely without the swipes.
We just gotta see if it's running the Emerald Explorers or not. It's the only
Right.
thing that we have last questions on.
Pretty
So
much
much
that Emerald will
variance.
tell me, yeah. That's really much if that dragon package with those emeralds are in there or not, and then that kind of solves where it's at. Even one Savage Roar doesn't tell me too much right now. Sometimes you see that Savage Roar go in there for when you play the Ysera, you get a board and you can just burst through a whole bunch. So
This is a super awkward turn for PWE.
Well, absolutely.
Like, I feel like you just have to Savage Roar here because you can't draw because you have Overflow in hand, but you have like
I mean, you can
3
draw.
card draw.
Overflow is 2 turns from now.
you could definitely Savage Roar, and yeah, he might start
Yeah.
digging first just to look. He's gonna put an Eagle down.
Yeah, I think he's on the Eagle because you have 8 card draw in hand. You just want to.
I was almost thinking Crystal powering the 1/2 there just to push 2 extra damage or even clear off one of these.
Nah, you're fine with taking the
Yeah.
face.
Oh yeah, it's not the face.
All right, that was one of the
I'm worried about.
fastest flicks I've seen in a while.
Here is that flick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Flick in the flick.
I'm interested to see if he uses his face here. No, he wants a 3 life. Like, so Drew doesn't have any reach or non-board based reach, right?
Correct. Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
they-
I like
It
to
depends if
see
they're
it.
running the swipe version or not.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
these are
which-
closed deck lists, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so
Legacy
seeing double
is closed
claw-
deck list, conquest format.
Yeah, seeing double claw, I'm confident to say we're in a more of a spell version, so you won't see too much direct damage other than the 2 Moonfires, which you've already seen one coming out. So RHAT's pretty confident in this position that he's not going to be over the top by anything crazy.
Job's done.
all right, looks like he's setting up the overflow.
Yeah, smart move clearing off the flick here. So the Shadow Step comes off into your Glowfly that you have in hand or future board. It can be pretty devastating.
All right, let's,
Kronk's
yeah, he
going
doesn't have an
down.
option. He wanted to see if he gets the stealth minion so he can maybe play Greatheart Sage. But Kronk is definitely the highest tempo play you can make into this overflow. Like, all right, let's see if he doesn't pick up any no
So
mount seller.
I believe
Yeah.
there's no dragons in this deck.
No, it's strictly other than maybe the Ysera.
Yeah, it's always Ysera.
Yeah,
He
there's
definitely
dude,
would have seen one by now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's tossed 1 Mount Seller so far. He still has one in his deck, and then he would still have the Ysera. So both in the bottom 8 of his cards, which is pretty bad for the Druid at this point to allow. Or he knows Galakron's sitting in the hand. It's only a 1, but it's still going to heal for 5 and draw a card for free.
Mhm.
Plus, with the Shadow Step in hand for RHAT to pick the Kronks back up.
I know.
You gotta clear this Kronks.
I feel like you have to, but
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
respect it. Just thinking how much he wants to use, but
Yeah, that's just another free board clear if they do the Shadow Step after
Mhm.
after the Galakron.
you see the Galakron.
Something spicy. Togwaggle.
all right.
That's not
That's
bad.
great. So slowly but surely, RHAT, might be able to get there.
We're about
Another.
to see a lot of 2/2s.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm going to be curious if he buffs one.
absolutely.
With a
I
Iron
you
Bark.
should buff at least Power of the Wild, possibly.
So you should at least Iron Bark one of them.
I think he's going for both. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, let's see this Crushing Walls positioning here.
Oh, gonna get owned by Crushing Walls.
Mhm.
GG.
Wait, what's this? Alright. Okay, so use it to combo the Miscreant. See if that's right.
Yeah, just trying to dig for as much as he possibly can. Stick a board with Titanics to soak up as much damage, but with the 2 buff cards in hand, what are we saying?
All right,
here?
so on board 8 plus 14 Savage Roar is 14, 28 damage.
Yeah,
Out of the
he is
wild.
lethal. He's
Yeah,
lethal.
there's 11, there's 26, yeah.
The 2
34
top minions.
damage.
Yeah, the 2 top minions kill the other 2 top minions, and then just your minions on board
Yeah.
is lethal.
Yeah, I did. It's 34 damage with hero power.
Yep.
No, 35 with hero power, and the taunt can. Okay, so the taunted glowfly can hit in, and then the non-taunted can hit in as well. Yeah, this is 100%.
Your composure is
impressively done.
There we see
gotta-
Age picks up the first win.
I gotta say, AgentPWE is playing the worst Druid hero.
Oh yes, absolutely. I think it might be my worst hero.
I mean,
Nah.
a lot of people consider that the best one. So this is
Really?
a very controversial topic.
Very controversial topic.
Mhm.
I have seen very heated debates about this. Like,
I personally think
I'm in.
MechaDraxus is the absolute best.
Yeah. All right. I
Yeah.
knew there's a reason why we're friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Or did you only say that because you knew I love Mecha?
I actually did not know that. I do think MechaDraxus is the best. He just yells at everything. There is no chill with MechaDraxus, and there's no chill with Tuna.
Yeah, that's brushy in a nutshell.
Wait,
right
has
there.
anyone seen Tuna and MechaDraxus in the same room together?
Nope.
Ah,
You weren't supposed to figure that out.
I'm pretty
You weren't
quick
supposed
on
to
my
figure that out.
feet.
He's the new Marvel hero.
New Marvel
I'm the
hero.
new Marvel villain coming out in 2024.
Mm.
Mecha Tuna
Mecha.
Oh my god, I like it.
coming to a screen near you.
all right, now that you broke NDA, what else can you tell us about the Marvel Universe?
I actually think that's the new Aquaman villain. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. It's
Full
actually a
strategy
little
there.
DC here.
All right, so we
So-
got Demon Hunter from RHAT here taking on Hunter from AgentPWE.
kept the infinitely scaling minion and the stuff to protect it. I like it.
It's the way to do it.
Well, we do have the Zephyrs in here that could answer it at
This is like
any point, but it feels bad.
I would be tempted to coin Zephyr's backstab that thing if this was wild. Like
And
those
he
things
looks
need
like
to
he is,
anyways.
those things need to die.
Especially with a play on 2, 3, 4. Using this coin right now is completely fine.
Right, I'm pretty interested to see if he uses the Og Merchant to clear the Zephyrus. Because sometimes Og Merchant is a overstated Elven Archer.
Probably.
It looks like it is.
This match is all about. Oh, there's a Doomsayer in here.
Ooh, spicy.
All right.
The way the Hunter wins this match is controlling the board the whole time. So
Doomsayer does that.
I like the he needs to start. Well, I like the emote. That
He
was
can clear the Doomsayer.
oh, he can.
can, but you don't
With
want
the
to.
reworked Twin Slice.
All right, so if he does, let's see here. He preserves a 2/1 into the board.
No, you're good.
There's no way that's worth it, right?
No, he never does.
No, you
It
never
is
do.
an option, but
Or he can just Twin Slice to get backboard next turn. Ooh, that Stormhammer is a really good pickup, but I still think he played the minion, right? No?
no, you can
No,
Storm
you're gonna play
Hammer.
the hammer into the evasive Firewing. You don't have to swing like we see Agent doing here.
Yeah.
The fires of vengeance burn bright. Hey,
Yeah, with
I
3
got you,
dragons in
friend.
hand, you don't need to use any of those swings. And
Ooh, Sharpshooter. That's huge. But I'm not sure if he plays evasive here or Scale Rider. Like,
Play
evasive
evasive.
is-
yeah,
Because this allows you to Scale Rider Hero Power or Scale Rider Fairy Dragon next turn.
That's true.
Just best use of your mana.
Mhm. The 2/4 isn't exactly doing anything.
No.
no, not extremely threatening at all.
Mhm. Now we have an interesting decision here. Like, the Outcast cards are pretty much like that Skull's locked. That Eltrus is locking out the Skull, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a decision to either try and
Like-
play that Skull top deck or try and
Well,
remove
what's-
it from his side. And
Okay.
All right, I was gonna say like, there's no way we're taking 10 here, right?
just disrespect.
No. Because you can just easily die in like the next like 2 turns if you take 10 here.
Yeah. So this is a
An
pretty
interesting
awkward.
turn, but I think you see the Scale Rider and the Fairy Dragon come down.
So do you usually want to go wide into Warglaze? Like
In standard?
in standard?
Yeah. Especially in this matchup, because you're fine with them punching your minions.
Yeah, if they're
Because
punching,
you're setting up for your Bran and
Wonder.
I mean, if he doesn't have Brain in hand, though, that's the main issue. Like, if he gets his board cleared here, like, he's trying to top deck his way out of this. He's already used his Zephyrus, and that's the main comeback. So I really feel like going wide here, like, very dependent on what you top deck next.
at this point, I think it's just a race to the finish at this point. Both looking at each other's boards and not really seeing too much.
Yeah, this is looking real rough for our head here.
Yeah, because in Arhat's mind, he has to respect the board now because that is quite a bit. Oh, we're just gonna see for 1.
Probably for the best. Like, this is the highest tempo play, board tempo play.
Well, then now you see that Arhat's sitting at 9.
Saboteur. But I don't think you play that just yet, right? This is way too good of a Hounds.
Nah.
Oh.
No, I think you're looking just to clear off the board.
Oh, he does play the Saboteur. Okay. Like, I was thinking since you used Altruist, you can just Hounds, Sharpshooter, then push, like, a lot of damage, have a decent board. Like, I don't think Hounds is getting better than 3 minions, right?
It can if an Umberwing comes out. And I mean, here we see Arhat just kind of dumping his hand, so...
Excellent maneuver.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows, yeah.
Yeah, that Altruist locking in that skull there was pretty heartbreaking for Arhat. Just no way to actually do anything other than play it out, and only doing it for 1 too. So Twin Slice Nerf coming in hot there.
Whoa, it's a rework.
Rework, sorry.
Not a nerf.
Rework.
I mean, that was a colossal buff and wild. Like, literally
That was
short up
nasty.
Colossal, he says. I guess you could put it in your odd now, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out
It's
that's
disgusting.
Turns out that's gross.
Turns out the one weakness the deck had was like 3 health minions on 2, and it no longer has that weakness.
No longer has that weakness. Oof.
Oh,
Ooh, a Highlander here from AgentPWE.
Yeah, here we're gonna see. Yeah, AgentPWE coming in with a Highlander.
Job's done.
One way to beat Druid is stick a big minion, and I mean he's got one of the biggest minions.
but no coin.
No coin, no cheap spells.
So do you ever want Zephyrus for Wild Growth in this deck? For the Rogue Highlander?
I don't know if in Rogue Wild Growth is that good.
No, you do, especially with the Flick in hand. I think if
true,
AgentPWE
yeah.
didn't have Flick in hand, you save the Zephyrus for like a Holy Nova or something later.
Right.
But since you have the Flick to cover the Glowfly, you're fine with this.
Very true. Yeah.
Job's done.
We do see Arhat does have the double Emerald and exotic, so running a little bit more of the Dragon package, maybe a few less spells there.
All right.
These guys are
All I
playing
know is that he
super
played-
fast too.
They are playing very fast.
I mean, when you have 2 Breath of Dreams, active,
It's so easy to like. What am I gonna do this turn? Oh, Breath of Dreams, easy.
yeah, Agent PoE, you know, like Wild Growth ain't behind on mana.
In the shadows.
That's
Just by 1. Well, I guess yeah.
We must stop.
It just kind of shows just how strong Breath of Wild is.
Oh, a snap pick of the Twin Tyrant.
Ooh, uses the Flick on the Emerald.
Oh god, this Twin Tyrant is brutal. How do you know?
How do you know? It's Arhat, man. Arhat knows all. Our hearts probably hacked the stream, looking at Agent
Looking
PWE's
at him.
hand. Just
Do you see that tyrant come flying out there? No hesitation. All right.
Yeah, that's so rough. Like, this turns all this place, makes all this place very awkward. I feel like you
Yeah,
almost have to
Agent
steel
has
fate
to
this.
deal with this.
Yeah, you have to set up either for your Tog Waggle or something in the
All
future.
right, that's not the ideal lackey.
Just wanted spell lackey.
Either thinking setting up this SI or doing a blowtorch.
SI is harder to play, so I believe you play that instead. Because next turn you can blowtorch Faceless Corruptor or lackey Tog. I'm pretty sure you lackey Tog next turn, but
We'll see.
we will see.
Going for the overflow. It's gonna have a full hand. Picks up the claw just to dump it.
Surprised he didn't use Iron Bark here.
I think he wants to go in with it as much as he can on the
Mount Pillar.
exotic. Yeah. Just to make those any of those 1/1 or 2/1 minions actually threatening.
I mean, he's gonna have 9 mana left next turn, and he only has a 1/1 mana spell, so he might be floating a mana, right? Not crazy.
He could follow it up. Oh, look at maybe going for Glowfly. That is a scary board.
He kills Togwaggle. Murdered in his prime.
murder in his prime.
That's pretty.
All right.
You go for
We just
a
gotta
wand,
throw up this
but I
Wanderer's
think
wand.
you're just dead.
So, all I know about Wand is that you need to say greetings before you play it, and then hope for the best.
Well, he had to hope a little harder.
Lock it up.
I mean, this sap on the Twin Tyrant seems to be not ideal. So you might have to do it just not to die.
He does it, but even clearing any of these 2/2s leaves him on board.
Is he going all in on Edwin?
It doesn't believe
Yep.
so.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Alright, so he's got 12 power on board, and they're all, oh, never mind, he's just dead.
This game.
Oh yeah.
It was a Savage Roar hide.
Savage Roar was, that's what I mean. With the Soul of the Forest,
Well played.
Agent would have had to clear 2 boards and no chance.
Oh, is he memeing?
Oh,
Is he gonna meme?
little stutter step
Little
there.
head fake.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna trade into your 12/12 and miss lethal. Nah. Alright, R-Hat takes the game. 2-1.
Use his effort.
Way back up for sure.
Alright, so our hat needs to win the next 2.
Yep.
Yeah, but
win the
even
match.
with
Valir versus
with
Valir.
Agent winning 2,
Watch your
does that change anything, or does he have to
always
win the
do.
series?
I think he has to win.
He has to win the series.
Yeah.
Let's do some math.
Alright, so
So, with
119
R-Hat-
to 109.
Ho in
With
the
R-Hat
So-
even just picking up the 1 win, it lets pod people win the week.
Yeah.
Ho in the shadows.
Okay,
It's
does it?
close. Yeah, it's close. No, Agent PWE needs the full win here.
He needs the full 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Above
Yeah,
the
because
staring contest.
he needs the 4 points.
Between Spy
I
Mistress and
love the
staring
staring
contest.
Wow.
I believe
Who's
it's a
gonna
tie.
unstealth first?
God, Waxmancy. Is this just power creep shrink master? Quicksand element?
Yep.
It is.
Mhm.
Can they at least give a power creep priest with class minions? Like, just a...
Nah.
Give me a
No,
quest.
no, it has to be neutral.
I'm sorry, you wanted power creep on your class minions? Nah.
I mean, that is
Sorry.
power creep on class
In the
minions.
shadows.
But
Nah, it's
by-
neutral.
Yeah, but it's power creeping a class minion from the ancient era that's been
I
forgotten.
know. So we can clear the questing this turn.
think you do it, right?
You have to. I think so. Yeah.
You could also make a huge Edwin.
So many options.
Yeah, you could stick a
An 8/8 Edwin.
8/8. Yeah, it'd be 2, 4,
1, 2, 3.
6, 8. Yeah.
Not worth it.
Nice. You gotta respect the questing. I think that's the proper play. Leave yourself up with a bit of a board as well.
Yeah, our hat's got a really awkward hand.
Yeah, he's kind of wants to hold on to this Titanic for.
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't play as Titanic for a while.
So. See,
I'm gonna be curious if he uses backstab here.
backstab and just walk away.
No.
Oh, he's
It's
taking
a
9 from a 2, 3, 2, or whatever stats it is.
3-2.
The
This
blood
is
fan
probably the best
raptor.
turn to blowtorch, right?
Bloodfish rafting.
Oh, what does Zephyrus give for 3?
This is my suggestion.
Wild girl, animal companion.
Yeah. Same stuff it pretty much gives.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Brotherhood shall prevail.
None of the things I said.
All right.
Interesting he wouldn't pick the second Edwin there.
Yeah, I would have used. Well, his hand's kind of stuck. And the other one would have been stuck, right?
I mean, he played the other one for a 6/6, so he definitely could have played it for at least something similar in a couple turns.
Kieran, the chaplain makes a minion that can't get cleared easy, and the pressure's definitely on our hat to do something. Like if you Kieran Tor's blowtorches here, such an awkward turn for our hat. Like he's got 2 cards in hand, one's a lackey.
What do we get?
Oh, Kronk.
Oh, we just Kronks.
Yeah.
That was easy.
You are too late. This return is
You probably don't even want to draw them, right?
Looks like a dig with Pharaoh, freeze the Kronks, and push it to the face.
He was hoping to turn on his vendetta with that cat.
Yeah,
In a
absolutely.
neutral.
Looking to clear.
Alright, now this Kronk is going to be taunted. And you can't peacefully coexist with taunts as you can with pros and minions. So it's not a proven issue.
I mean, he still has the vendetta to help clear it. I think.
Yeah, if he taunts up that Kronks and just puts Togwaggle, I think he's in a world of trouble.
I mean, he kind of has to, right? Like, because this Galakron's not doing much. Like,
Oh yeah, it's only gaining them 5 and drawing them 1. So
yeah,
unless
this
it's,
Titanic like he's effectively 8 health on board. Like, puts him to 17 effectively. Like, this Kronks is 14, and he's got 8, 13 on board. So dead to hero power. So he has to do this line.
But he's dead anyways.
yeah,
But he doesn't know that. Like, this is playing around. This is
Unless-
playing like.
Unless you had a sick read on AgentPWE, like tapping his hand when he played the cat. You could maybe guess he had some sort of removal.
pulling a card that didn't work.
Yeah.
Played.
And there we have it. AgentPWE taking it 3-1 over our hat.
That's a furious matchup there. Those both players were just slamming cards.
The match lasted like 18 minutes for 4 games. Incredible speed.
Gonna see if I can get AgentPWE in here.
I forgot if he likes PWE or if it's like Pew. I remember we asked him last time he was on here.
I think he gave up on trying to correct everybody every time. So
All right, we should alternate, and whatever he gets offended at the most, that's the one he doesn't want, and we'll remember that.
Well, remember that for next time. I remember last time. I think it was. I forget who I was casting with, but we were just like Agent Pew Pew Pew.
that was me. Yep.
That was you, Saga. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he's looking forward to this interview now.
He's like, man, what are they gonna call me? Do I want to accept this interview call? Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, I won, but at what cost?
At what cost?
Agent.
Hello.
Pew pew pew. Way to go, man.
Hello.
Good job.
Thank you.
I know you kicked the crap out of my captain, but that's okay.
It had to be done. Sorry.
Had to be done. Absolutely. I mean, that I don't know if that for sure secures your team a playoff spot, but it definitely helps a ton. You know, a lot of teams picked up some big points this week that were like right behind y'all. So
I needed 2 games. I got the 2 games.
oh, okay. Your team ready to do full math?
I believe we're the 4th.
All right.
Ooh. So if you're the 4th, you're taking on the 1 seed from Gold, then, correct?
Correct. To be honest, don't know who that is.
I think that is should be Murgle McGurgle, right? Yeah.
Murgle, okay.
Yeah. It's the team with dabs, dibs, debs. It's all the D letter BS team.
Yep.
That should be a good series.
Easy,
But,
20-0. Easy.
I mean, you're just gonna sweep them, right? Like
Every time.
this tournament's just a formality. You've already won, right? Like that's how you're looking at this. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We just gotta go through the steps.
Yeah.
All right.
So those games, like against that Demon Hunter, like, do you always Zephyrus backstab if you have coin into the Battlefiend or Battlefriend?
I no, but I had a 2 drop, so yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could have been greedy with it and maybe waited to AoE, but I actually had a good curve, so I decided not to be greedy. I also didn't account for top decking Doomsayer on turn 2 in the Hunter, so
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
that was ideal. That was a good 2 drop to have on 2.
Big stutter step right there.
anyone watching, don't run Doomsayer and Highlander Hunter. It's not actually good.
Yeah, Pasca made a comment in chat there. Trying to find
It's,
it.
I hate Demon Hunter, basically. Really hate Demon Hunter.
Yeah,
I think we all deep down inside hate Demon Hunter.
what a brave yet controversial thing to say, Agent.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But also, these classes, it might have been rollover from last week. I would not have brought the same lineup if I had the choice. Definitely would have brought Demon Hunter, even though I hated it.
I mean, but it works out though. I mean, you
Yeah,
3-1
it
our
worked
hat. So
I mean, I just drew Zephyrus every game. It was just like relevant what the rest of the deck was.
I mean, half the skills drawn. Like, you just play the cards that are given to you, right? Like,
Exactly. If I can play Glowfly on turn 3 with 7 Glowflies, I guess I'm a good player. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, there was also a what was it? 7 Glowfly on turn 3. It wasn't just like a weakling, like 3 or 4. It was like the alpha Glowfly.
it was
Surprised
crazy.
the game didn't end like 2 turns after that. Held on for a very long time. Surviving 14-14 for 3. Pretty impressive.
Absolutely. That Druid game, that first one, it could have gone either way. Like, our hat just had like the perfect answer. Do you turn 3, make a ton of boys or a ton of glowflies?
I was kind of scared about that. I'm like, oh God, how big can he make this questing adventure? I'm afraid he's gonna play his whole hand out.
You see the prep, you seal fate, you're like, oh, okay. Then you see the next backstab, and you're like, oh. And then another backstab, you're like, oh, no. This is
Why
getting
me
bad.
right now? Yep.
Why me?
Like, oh God, I'm gonna lose after doing like the most broken thing you can do with this deck. Oh, no.
Turn 3,
I can't
put
do
14 power on
I
board.
mean, turn 3 Glowfly Swarm is no turn 4 Overgrowth, right? Like,
Oh no, I'm mulligan the overgrowth. Not good enough.
See, he's got a backup plan on top of a plan with a plan for that backup plan. It's all good.
so many levels.
Druid versus Rogue is really just play Big Edwin or lose. I mean, I guess if you're on questing, you can big questing, but it's a big Edwin or lose.
Mhm.
And neither of us did that. When the matchup came up, so we both lost.
If you can make like a 16-16 Edwin by turn 5, you just almost insta win that game. But you have any favorite highlights from the matches tonight?
Just I liked the top decking Doomsayer on turn.
Yeah,
2.
that was
Because I put that in the deck for a reason. That was the exact reason. So,
I like the emote too. That's a
Yeah.
you got to emote when you draw the Doomsayer on the Highlander Hunter on curve.
like this is what I feel is like when your terrible tech, pays off. That's like an emote right there.
It's definitely 100% an emote moment.
Yeah.
I'm an avid emoter. Well,
I think
not a toxic emote.
Memnarch was saying there you had to emote before casting your wand.
You need to say
You're
the
not a toxic
greetings.
emoter?
I was considering choosing Monkey instead of Wand. I realized that if I actually wanted to maybe win, Wand maybe could have won me the game. Then he went off with Soul of the Forest, and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I should have chosen the Monkey, at least to see the Monkey get played. My one regret is not picking Monkey.
It's a rare card to pick. So.
Yeah, I was surprised that there are other options besides wand.
Yeah, when I play against Rose, it looks like
sometimes you
another
pick
option.
Crown.
I think Crown's not bad at all. Sometimes just sticking 2 big legendaries if you hit them are just fine.
Low Walker Cho and that Pago are the 2 options. Happened to me right before my match.
I think if you don't pick Wand, you're typically picking Crown, depending on situation. And then
And Crown's the highest tempo play, right? By
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
Yeah, you get yeah.
Unless
it
you
really
get some
depends on what
garbage
you
legendaries.
Yeah, unless you get some Dookie, or it depends on what you're really drawing from the Crown or from the Wand. But yeah, typically, I think that would be your highest tempo. But I think
I mean, I know Stormbringer and even Shaman's terrifying. So Wand, or not Wand, but Crown seems like it would be pretty much hit most of the time.
I think Rogue typically just likes to use the 0 mana costing cards more with combos and Edwins and the questings that get worked in now. It just meshes a ton better with their game plan.
Okay.
I also like I'd say my best play tonight was choosing to be on stream because I'm undefeated on stream. So I thought maybe that might give me the edge against Hat. If I could get on.
You're like, any edge I can possibly get on our hat, let's take it.
Yeah.
Undefeated on stream? Our hat, you want to be on stream?
You want to stream, bud?
Oh, great.
One last question there. Do you normally play at that speed? Because I know our hat's typically a fast player.
Our hat just throws cards.
I don't think about my turns. I've discovered when I co-op with people that when you think about your turns, they're usually a lot better. But I try to avoid that because thinking.
Yeah.
Because thinking. There you go.
Hey, that's
Thinking, I
a
think
man
I'm
after
good
my own
anywhere.
heart. Thinking is hard.
Yeah.
That's why I bring Druid and Hunter because
There you-
I'm thinking hard.
Just automatic. Yep. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and congrats on the win, and congrats to your
Thank you for having me.
redacted group for sneaking into the playoffs there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll see us next week with the 20-0 over
There
regular Madrid.
you go. Bring it
All
on,
right,
they
I'm
say.
gonna head out.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement. 20-0.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Please give
Agent.
them one.
20-0. Quote me next week.
Yep. We got you.
All right, we will.
All right, we'll see ya.
Take care, buddy.
Take care. All right, so first match is in the books. Up next, we got a wild match here, which I know Memnarch's excited about.
Yeah.
We have finally something.
Finally.
We have
this is where
MikeLowe.
we learn. Yes.
Yeah. We have MikeLowe with his Druid Mage Priest, Warlock, taking on base Demon Hunter, Mage, Priest, Warrior. And we will get these deck lists for you on the screen at any moment here.
Yep, they're on there right now.
Oh, right
They're
now.
there.
Look at Saku go. So this is open deck list format, Conquest, just like what we just saw. Memnarch going through these lists and being the wild pro of this cast that you are. What do you got to say?
Well, all combo lineup from MikeLowe seems pretty good. I like it. Like, this really hurts Reno Priest. Like, if the Reno Priest and bases list didn't run Rat, this would be MikeLowe would crush. Like, no contest. Like, the Reno Priest wouldn't stand a chance. Like, so he's definitely targeting Reno Priest with this. Unfortunately for him, base did bring a Dirty Rat, but with 5 card draw, Dirty Rat's not exactly consistent, and these lists can definitely take games off of the Druid can take games off of Pirate Warrior pretty easily, and the Demon Hunter is going to be by far the roughest matchup. It might get banned, but the Quest Mage is even rougher. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're
Letting
listening.
you go, man. Just letting you go.
You're spitting knowledge, man. So we're just letting the knowledge hit.
Soaking it in.
All right. Yeah, so I'm assuming they're each banning Quest Mage because Quest Mage kind of is like there's not really a equivalent to it. Like if this was in standard, there would be like riots, like unlike anything you've ever seen before. Like,
Like a
I don't know how else
Doomsayer
to describe it.
in Hunter.
No, I understand. Yeah.
So
I watched
Quest Mage
the Wild series earlier. They didn't ban Quest Mage, but they did have like this super aggro lineup and just absolutely obliterated it.
I mean, Quest Mage is like the scam deck of the century. Like, there's no other way to put it. So it's probably gonna get. It's like a tempo mid range deck from hell. Like, that's a good way to explain it because this thing kills on 7 consistently with like giants, sometimes Flame Wakers. Like, this thing is horrifying. So it's probably gonna get banned from each side. Like, if I had to guess, each side's banning Quest Mage. No bans yet.
No.
So
no bans
I mean,
yet.
they're banning
No
Quest.
bans yet.
I'm just gonna say each player's banning Quest Mage. I've spoken. It will happen.
Priest, you said? Okay.
Priest, yeah, both players ban Priest.
Yeah, we're not doing Priest Mirror tonight. Sorry. As
Now,
soon as
you
it
were
comes
saying
up-
there's possible for like a Demon Hunter ban. Why would MikeLowe possibly choose Demon Hunter? over
Okay,
the Quest
so-
Mage?
Okay, so his Warlock deck's a combo deck, very limited on resources. He's running 2 oozes though, or 1 ooze. Yeah, he's running 1 ooze, so which helps with the
One ooze.
matchup. But odd Demon Hunter, like it's hard to explain. Like nothing. Like if you look at the list, it's like okay, doesn't seem like anything special. But when you play it, you realize like the hero power does like 16 damage throughout the game, and if it connects with a single minion, you're basically in range of any of the reach. Like the deck's ridiculous. Like it's hard to explain just how stupid this list is. Like it feels like you need to be at like 50 life, otherwise like you get soloed by like the in-hand burst. But there's no card draw though, so we got that going for us. So it does run out of resources sometimes. But yeah, the main reason I say that could be banned is because it's favored into the Warlock and Druid. The Druid list is glass cannon, so to speak. Like it's running Plague as its only real defensive tool. It's not running Seeds, so the Quest Mage can tempo Giant, and the Druid just have to eat it. So,
Yeah. Maybe hopefully have 2 upgraded spellstones to kill it, but probably not.
The thing about this Druid list though is that it can kill on 4. Like if you're good enough with the Wild Growth and the Psych Melon, it is very explosive. Like I don't know how else to describe it. If you'll see it when you see it in action, you'll see like just how explosive it is. Like you need a fast clock.
What's the kill on 4?
All right, so you Bio Project on 1, Overgrowth on 2.
Yeah.
And Psych Melon, and then you hit Geppetto, and then you Geppetto.
Okay.
Then you get the Geppetto, and then you play a Geppetto, and you have the ramp in hand, and then you play 0-man UI basically with Aviana and all the friends.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Seems
Yeah.
good. Seems good.
I mean, that's very rare, but it could
It is
potentially happen.
possible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. Kind of want to see that.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
sure Base doesn't want to see that, so
Oh, for sure. I don't think Base wants to see it either. But
yeah.
We're
it'd
still,
be kind of cool to see for the people at home and us here.
See some spicy, yeah.
yep, we're still waiting for bands to roll through. So MikeLowe, I think, is trying to decide. I know Based, she's basically told me what she expects to see.
Oh, Base basically told you.
Basically, I slipped,
Basically.
slid that in there.
This is the place where I
Inside-
said we're having an intervention for bad puns, right?
Oh, bands are in.
Really?
Yep, I see bands.
I don't see
Base
bands yet.
band Druid.
Oh,
MikeLowe band Mage.
Druid band. That's really interesting.
So based off of what I have just been told about Wild by
Oh my
Memnarch,
goodness.
I think MikeLowe has the advantage.
Yeah. Like, I can understand the Druid because the Demon Hunter and a Warrior feel, and to an extent, the Quest Mage. Like, the only good matchup that Base really has into that the Druid is the Demon Hunter.
So what were the bands again? Because it's still not shown on the website for me there yet. So
I have Base banning Druid and
Okay.
MikeLowe banning Mage.
Yep, that's what I got.
Like, it's gonna come down to I think it's gonna come down to a Priest Mirror. Like,
no.
Lots of machine gunning.
You think we're going to game 5? Priest versus Priest?
yeah, because, like, the Warlock and Mage are gonna cream the Priest. Like, once the Priest, like, Base really needs to get a Priest win. So,
Yeah.
like, it's gonna come down to the mirror, I think. Like, Odd Demon Hunter has a slight advantage into Warlock, or where has a massive advantage into Warlock. Both those
Mhm.
decks are decent into Quest Mage. Like, I would say that Pirate Warrior and Odd Demon Hunter are the only real two favorables into Quest Mage in the entire
Seriously?
meta.
Do you think base runs that Demon Hunter out first off then and leaves the
Oh,
priest
yeah.
for last?
You have to leave the Priest for last as base.
Yeah.
You're probably just setting yourself up for a loss if you run it out before last.
Like,
So
this
does,
is-
does Base have a chance? Like, what's Base's best chance of beating the Mage? The Demon Hunter as well?
Yeah, the Demon Hunter and no, the Pirate Warrior actually. Like, I believe actually, if Pirate Warrior doesn't get a cannon, it's not fast enough to beat the Mage So
Okay.
Demon Hunter is easily the best. Yeah, like
Okay.
it's kind of ridiculous just how oppressive this Quest Mage deck can be. Like, I can't really explain it. Like, you just kind of have to see like getting killed on 5 from a Flame Waker to really respect it.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Or that happened a little bit in Standard when they brought Flameworker back. When this
Yeah.
when like Mana Cyclone was kind of still in.
Yeah.
And you kind of did that on like turn 7. So I can't imagine what you can do with this
Now.
full-on list in Wild with all the cards.
Oh, that standard list was one open the waygate from being a tier S broken like mess.
I guess
Like-
so. You pretty much had all these cards in
Yeah.
at that time.
Only Arcane Giant was missing.
Yeah. Wow.
What
That's-
could have been?
That's gross. I'm glad that wasn't a thing instead. You're right, Memnarch. There would be riots. I would
There would
definitely-
be hot riots.
I have both players suiting up and told them to go right ahead as soon as they get matched up. So
Awesome.
Base
Suiting
will be
up.
the first to spectate with MikeLowe on top.
Are they like Power Rangers, Saku?
No,
Powered
not
up.
yet.
Oh.
Morphin time?
Is it Morphin time?
It's always Morphin time.
We morphed from Standard into Wild. And Memnarch
Wild.
couldn't be happier.
Wildly standard. Yep.
Wildly Standard.
Oof.
Like, you won't see anything that's broken as 7 2/2s on turn 3, but you'll see some pretty amazing stuff regardless.
I mean, that's as broken as I think Standard gets right now, so. There we go.
Yeah.
I see some eyeballs. Let's get in there.
Arana! versus Lazoo.
As long as my Hearthstone doesn't crash.
Why would you say it?
This encounter.
Tradition of
Oh,
for Hearthstone.
MikeLowe brought Priest.
Oh, he's trying to sneak the priest win.
He ran that priest right out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably smart for MikeLowe. Like, he recognizes that if he gets the priest win, like, he can't, like, base really needs a priest win. Like,
Yeah.
And there's no way base is playing priest first. So, yeah, this is pretty smart from MikeLowe to recognize that. But base got a lowly square on 1 with a hench clan on 3. And MikeLowe does Potion of Madness isn't exactly an answer.
Yeah, Raza. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Really interesting that base didn't play lowly square on 1. Probably afraid of the what's it called? Holy Smite? Or some sort of removal.
Holy Smite Forbidden Warriors just to bring it down.
One day,
So yeah, coining out Loot Hoarder like seems pretty weird, but he has no answers in hand, and he knows he needs something. Like
You just need
anything.
tempo.
All right, so Forbidden Wars pickup is huge.
Wow.
He got the
What a
answer.
pickup. Oh, are we not casting it?
He cast it every time, right? You know, he's thinking about, like he said like he doesn't want to play anything. Like when he would like message me, it's like, yeah, I would take a long time from some pretty easy plays because I really didn't want to mess up. So you won't
Just
see any
double-
snap plays.
Double checking, triple checking.
Yeah. Which makes sense going up like these high caliber players like
Wow,
base.
Pennant
Like,
on the top as well.
yeah.
These
One
top
missed,
decks
like-
are just killing based.
I mean, it's
Sorry.
just Henge Clan
It's gonna run.
rampant. Yeah.
Bench Clan's gonna get in there.
All
right,
right.
ready to look
Interesting
for
to
an
see if he
answer.
renews or tempo spawn out.
Going for the
That's a
renewed
shallowed
dig.
ruin.
Oof.
Yep.
My goodness.
Well, there's your answer for next turn.
Ooh, Warglaze.
Warglaze,
pretty
just
good.
pump it.
Let's see, Warglaze pushes 3, Henge pushes 6. That's 9 damage.
Yep, we pushed 9.
Yeah. So infinitely scaling minions. How
Pretty
that's
good.
So that's a Reno.
Yeah, that's a
like MikeLowe actually has to make a decision here. Like this is probably the best target for if this Shower's Ruin was a death, he would for sure play Raza or play it.
Yeah.
What
But since it's an
do the
AoE,
gods
you might
say?
want to get more value out of it, but yeah, he recognizes that he needs to stem this bleeding now because he's taking 10 from the weapon alone. So any minion damage puts him really close to dead, which puts base in a really awkward spot.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Like, let's see, like, just how much base commits here.
Nice to meet you.
All right,
quite a bit actually.
Hey,
so this might be a Raza Potion of Madness turn. Does that leave him or make the Leroy 10-5? No, Leroy's off by 1. So you definitely probably take that into okay, but he's dead to Metamorphosis, right? Because meta is 2 plus
4,
7,
9,
that's 7.
13.
7 and 7. No, he's
If
off
he
by
rods
2.
Here, he's just
off by
dead,
2.
isn't he?
Yeah. No, he needs to.
Potion of Madness.
He has Potion of Madness, so that clears off 3
Right, if
power.
he runs, yeah, right.
Alright, let's see if he potions the beaming sidekick or the glacial shard.
I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
go
glacial
for more
shard.
attack. Yeah. Always. Ooh, that's pretty good.
So let's see if base clears the Raza here. Like I don't think that she will. Like she is so close to lethal right now.
Yeah, this Reno's gonna hurt though next turn.
Mm-hmm. Man. Let's see here. So 5 plus 13 damage. MikeLowe's gonna be at 5. We'll definitely
Yep.
force the Reno.
So you going for it. She's going for it.
I'll be interested to see if he value trades or goes for the even trade with the slave bound. Since you have
I
screen.
think you're
in
fine
hand,
with. I think you're fine with the value trade with Arena.
Yeah, the hero power prevents it from being value trade or killed by the hero power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a massive board presence for MikeLowe.
Yeah. So how does base get out of this?
I'll be a real
What's her comeback? Without any draw on the deck, right?
Oh, there's actually, let me check
No.
list.
2 consumes and that's it.
Oh, so she's not running the Squire or Sigil Runner version. Okay.
Nope. 2 consumes. Oh no, she does have the 2 sigils in there.
Alright.
So that would be the draw. But yeah, from other than what, a metamorphosis, I guess. Then how do you really stick a board at this point?
Like, it's very difficult against Reno Priest. Like, Reno Priest has more removal than any other deck in the game,
What do
I believe.
the cards say?
Like, this is a really easy Geist Death turn. Like,
There goes the 2 consume magics.
I mean, Base didn't want it to consume magics.
No.
But I think it's more of the it's better tempo.
Get rid of twin slices.
Yeah, in
I'll
some
get rid
places.
of twin
Twin slice
Yep.
is gone as well. Yes.
Yeah. It's so bad for
Cool.
Base.
This
This
game
was-
is pretty close to locked up already.
The hero powers can't. Okay, so MikeLowe's hero power is actually more broken than Base's hero power right now, which is a rare
Yeah,
sight to
'cause
see.
it's free. Cost 0.
Hmm.
And MikeLowe's probably just gonna
I
pressure the
know
face at
there's
this
a
point,
way.
force Base to be reactive, and he wins almost every time. And with 2 card draw spells on hand, he can effectively always be up on cards. The only option I think Base has, the best top deck, will be Warglaze, just to get back board.
Hmm.
But, painful.
I got you,
I
friend.
believe it's correct though.
Job's done.
Like he probably or Base probably has to kill a 1/1 with the hero power. Oh, going all face. And there's his Zephyrus.
Here's the Zephyrs.
I think you save it though. Like you save it for a rainy day. Like at 16, Zephyrus doesn't offer healing, but at 15 and below it starts offering healing. And lay on hands or tier. Actually, now that the consume magic's gone, Ancient of War is a very real threat.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make a 5/10 font.
Mhm.
So hard to deal with.
Then you can attempt peaceful coexistence with the beaming sidekick after you kill the
I hope you
Leroy.
like my invention.
Because you're just gonna get more spells. Like like
Your wish is my
oh,
suggestion.
what 5-drop does he want?
Earth Elemental's not bad. Does
Go for
explosive shock.
Explosive,
Clear the
just,
board.
yep. Clear the board, push the damage.
I kind of like the Argent Defender then. Anyway, Mike pretty much can't lose at this point. All the reach is gone from Base is just top decking.
I must withdraw.
Yeah.
There it is, yeah.
So the Reno Priest gets through from MikeLowe, which means he just needs to win with the Warlock and the Mage. Mage is almost 90%, or it's probably 80% into the Priest.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of ridiculous just how
crazy.
one-sided. It's kind of
Yeah.
insane just how one-sided Quest Mage is into anything slower than face or aggro. Like, it's faster than pretty much all mid-range decks. Like, it's faster than it was faster than Baku Hunter in some instances. Like, it's kind of like I can't really describe how stupid that deck is.
How to describe something in Wild? Can't describe it. It's stupid. Just know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Just absolute nonsense.
It's absolute bonkers. So what do you think Base is bringing then? Try to pick up a win here.
That's a really good question.
Think she just runs Demon Hunter back, or
I usually say no. If you lose with a class, if you lose with a deck, you probably should switch to the next one. But given that the last two decks for MikeLowe are Mechathun Lock and Quest Mage, Pirate Warrior, and Odd Demon Hunter are pretty much guaranteed the. Well, I think Odd Demon Hunter is guaranteed a bit more than Pirate Warrior. So yeah, I think probably run it back. I think Priest is suicide. Like you can't do it just yet. Like
Yeah. You gotta try to take these favorables when you can.
Like, and with Priest gone from MikeLowe, there's no more unfavorables for Odd Demon Hunter and Pirate Warrior. So it's actually really hard for base.
Just about to jump back in. We see base bringing that warrior.
Yeah.
Alright.
Doing up the warlock.
Oh, double cash.
Embrace the chaos.
Let's see if base. Well, which version did base bring? Did she bring the Livewire version?
She brought live wire lance, correct.
All right. So that's a more anti-aggro version. Oh, Hemet. Okay. He ditched the Hemet and Reno.
Really?
So MikeLowe had a. Okay, Reno's not active. Oh, if Hemet is active,
Right.
That's a coin 6 into a 6 play. So that's very unlikely to happen. He was probably looking for Defile's Dark Skies. Like,
Job's done.
And he hit it.
Would be pulling both of them, yeah.
he played Loot Hoarder, yeah. Played Death House before Battle Cries in this matchup. Okay, so it's really. Let's see what base does here. Probably just goes face with Livewire.
I don't think there's any reason to trade into these minions.
No, there's
No.
not. Base's
We
life
have
is
to
under
have it
more
back.
Like
pressure.
my invention.
Problem is though, is that these minions are making the cannon much worse.
They don't get the push face damage.
Yeah, the cannon face damage is what makes this deck what it is. Like I probably would have just maybe upgraded.
Ah, my boy Patches. I've missed you.
I would swing
Now we
face to
definitely
see.
punch the 2-1, right?
I would swing face first to see if I get Rush Lackey.
Oh, big time.
Never mind, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a really easy to file though for MikeLowe. That's the only downside.
Clears
Like,
the
he
whole
plays-
board.
Yep. Counting
Oh.
is easy.
So the plot twist pickup's huge. Since he has Hemet in hand, I believe. Yeah, he has Hemet in hand. The plot twist means he can just coin Hemet. Hopefully draw Reno soon. So this is one of the scam factors of he's favoring the draw and the life gain.
Trust me.
Not sure about that. I probably would have preferred to play the egg. Well, he has got Dark Skies in hand actually. So that's tough. Like he wants value out of those cards and Dark Skies, and if he has Dark Skies in hand, those cards actively work against the Dark Skies value. Oh god, this is gonna be the easiest ooze of Mike's life. 2 upgrades into a weapon. You know the best feeling ever is oozing a double or
An
triple
upgraded
upgraded weapon.
Even just a single upgraded weapon, it still feels great.
Like he can he's probably debating Dark Skies coin ooze. Or like but he needs to okay, he rips the Dark Sky.
You got that coin, and yeah, firing that ooze
Yeah,
off as well.
He wants tempo into the Hemet turn. I understand this completely. It's very good play.
You get a gain 5 armor here as well.
Ooh,
Oh, that
ship's
can
big.
take that.
Venom.
Oh, base is getting robbed. Oh man, that he has to or she has to use Cobalt Lackey now. That's not good for her. Because you can't let that ooze like
Take
you need to
it 50-50.
protect.
Make it with a shove, see.
Alright, this is the
Take
game.
it to 50-50.
Oh.
Missed it.
Job's done.
I mean, technically you can protect the I'm not sure what's better to kill the God, the captain or the cannon. Probably the cannon. 4 cards in hand, 2 lackeys, 1 random pirate, an unknown. So potentially can't. What is better actually? Probably a cannon because it's probably a captain because it makes your AoE harder. But you're
guess-
getting rid of all your AoE anyway because of Wait, Mike can't hem it. He doesn't have another spell in hand besides Cobalt Lackey. I mean, besides Plot Twist. If he hem it's here, he can't win.
Oh, he won't be able to kill the.
Yeah, he needs to Cobalt Lackey. He needs to draw cards here.
So
He needs
tapping.
to
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say.
Do you ever see when Mike trades into the cannon just because if Base was going to play a pirate, you think the South Sea would have been one she would have held on to?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you kill the cannon in all instances. Oh, there's a Dark Skies. Well, kill the captain every time now. Oh, never mind.
Oh. Killing cannon.
You tap your mic. Please tap. No. Unlucky.
Well,
Like,
why would he hesitate on tapping there? Just
Because he has Hemet in hand.
okay.
See, Hemet allows him to effectively draw his entire deck, but he needs a 1-mana spell.
He
Or
just
2-mana
doesn't
spell.
want to draw too much of the garbage out of his deck, I suppose, before hemmeting.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he looks like he has that full combo, but he's not. He needs a 1-mana or 2-mana spell to combo on 8, which means that he really wants to, like, and he also needs to turn on Reno. Like, this pressure might kill him.
It's not. That's a really good minion.
Yeah, that's a huge minion.
Okay, there's Fellbolt.
There's the Fellbolt.
Yeah.
Does he have the hell? Yeah, he does. Yeah.
All right, so 3-1 into Captain. Then his Dark Skies can clear.
Off the
What's his
shield.
plan here?
Try and guarantee as much as you can on this Dark Skies.
Yeah, he has the Dark Sky.
You just trade off these last 2 minions and then Dark Skies.
Yeah.
They'll be board clear.
He has nothing to follow up though.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's see how many cards he has in hand. 7. Yeah, 6, 5.
So he's actually
He's in a decent
only
spot.
2 cards away from an active Reno.
Yeah.
He's got a Mortal and a Plague in the deck, or 2 Mortals and 2 Plagues in the deck still.
Yep.
So this is the part of the game where Hooktusk better draw something good. Like,
But seems pretty good.
yeah. Okay, that's amazing.
Wow,
That's a
Shark
huge
Tank fans
board.
are nasty.
The only downside is if MikeLowe gets the file. Doesn't.
Goes for a tap here. He's gonna have to.
Yeah, he has to tap into the file if it's only out. Or
But even then, from what we see,
yeah, Kobolak is lethal.
yeah.
He's got 3 bursts in hand exactly.
Destroy.
Well, you do run a second plot twist, so you could use this first plot twist to, yeah.
Take for it, yeah.
Alright. There's
I guess that
Fellbolt.
turns off his
Plague.
Flag is not it.
And
No, Hemet, Mechathune, Thanos. Nope.
Oh.
And that's going to be game.
like, yep. Tap the file.
I want
like
to
a
use
tap.
the
Oh, okay.
draw the Thanos.
Oh.
Oh. But,
Never
wow. Mike
Oh.
keeps himself in the game.
Excuse my preemptive. That's game. Oh, never mind.
That is game.
Yeah,
That is game.
Fly, Polly.
Nice top deck here from base. Close out this game.
I mean, there was a lot of top deck leads.
There was. It's still nice to
Fantastic
hit it.
play there by Mike, though, to
Sometimes you
use the
Yeah.
Death Rattle Thanos draw to set himself up with as much health as he could have there.
All right, we're all tied up. 1-1. All right, Memnarch, now that we're tied up, we got Priest gone for MikeLowe and the Warrior gone for base. You assume Demon Hunter for base and
Oh yeah,
run the mage.
If I was based, mage, probably. Like
For Mike.
actually, yeah, it has to be mage for Mike. Or it's either mage or like mage has the highest win rate into priest. I think Mecha'thun might be slightly better into Demon Hunter.
With so much removal.
Yeah. Like the Mecha'thun plants just delay until Reno. So.
Yeah, I guess you got the Defiles and Dark Skies and stuff like that.
Defiles, Dark Skies, Plagues, yeah, quite a bit.
I mean, the deck... Okay, so before the Blood Bloom nerf, I would say that, like, it would be heavy favorite for Mecha'thun at this point. But since the Blood Bloom nerf is no longer such a heavy favorite. Okay, yeah, mage. You couldn't risk the priest getting through.
So Mike's worried about the priest getting squeaking through.
So we do have the mage from MikeLowe taking on the Demon Hunter from base for game 3.
All right, so this is a full mulligan for base, and probably Frost Ray is super tempting. Ray of Frost and Book of Spectres is super tempting. Like the Ray of Frost is removal for the infinitely scaling, and Book of Spectres is draw, which you desperately need going first. So yeah, I like the full keep from Mike. And he gets a Violet Spellwing. Violet is... I would have played Violet on 1. Like, no quest energy cards in hand. Eat 2 damage. And get a what's it called? Get something to play. Or get an Arcane Missiles. That's what it's called.
Yeah, because I guess it really doesn't change your quest, because then you just play quests out of later turn. Yeah.
And then you play quest on 3.
I'm saying like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, hold the quest, play the Fellwing on 1 instead.
This is an easy ping for Mike. I'm not sure if you want to play the 2/3. You just want to not die. Like playing 2/3 and 1/1. Actually, that's a pretty good play. Oh,
he's looking around at this Cyclone.
The Cyclone is really good, but I think you hold.
It's the right way.
Vargoth.
A Vargoth.
Okay.
Interesting.
He brought the control version. So yeah, there's no way Reno Priest is beating this. Like, the small chance Reno Priest had to beat this goes away with Vargoth. And
what cards is Mike looking to play off of that Vargoth? They're just any
Time Warp.
Time Warp mostly.
Yeah, it's mainly Time Warp.
Yeah, take 2 turns in a row.
Why not?
You can do a super cheeky Arcane Missiles Vargoth play, but usually it's just okay. He goes in this turn with.
Of course, it's the right way.
Like, he can go in with Apprentice this turn. Does he though? Like, you definitely draw first because you have 2 mana left over. Like, you might want to ping the Glacial Shard to protect your Sorcerer's Apprentice, but it just dies to hero power. So he's really thinking, like, if I Apprentice here, double for a Ray of Frost, Elemental Evocation, Arcane Missile.
Mana Cyclone.
Mana Cyclone?
Oh yeah.
You can easily deal with the Henge Clan, so...
Yeah. Like, that's the highest tempo play there is. It leaves the best board. I think you do it every time. Like, you kind of have to, right?
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, it gives you a full hand to progress your quest quite a bit too.
Oh, he goes for... He's being greedy.
We're going to go for it next turn, looks like.
Being super greedy here. Probably Frozen Clone. Oh!
Takes a tome.
The greedy. That's it. He probably is recognizing that base has a slowish hand, but he thinks he can get away with it.
Is it cold in the shadows?
But like you really should kill the hench on when you have the opportunity.
Yeah.
Like it's so bad for him now. Like he, yeah, every time.
Here we're gonna see it now.
He wants all three to hit the hench. And that's unlucky.
Just the one.
Double glacial mist. Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
you hate to see it. Yeah.
no spells in the deck.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much.
You can see Mike covering him after he got him. Like
He just, yeah, exactly.
It literally can't get punished harder. Oh my. Ugh. Maybe I guess 3 glacial mysteries would have been the harder punish.
Really? Yeah, just all three.
Okay, he goes in Canter's Flow. Or he hits. And Canter's Flow is so good. He probably
So
holds on
busted in
to. He definitely holds on to the Forbidden Flame for removal. But
Yeah,
this,
he's not worried about overdrawing.
yeah, this Warglaze is going to make MikeLowe a very sad man. Like,
All 3 attacks, very fast. 4 even.
Yep, we're gonna kill each minion. Go face.
Alright. You have a way to deal with this?
That hench clan is large.
Yeah, if you would have dealt with that on turn 3 or 4 in his Dragon's Breath, Forbidden Flames? No, that doesn't do it.
Oh.
Volcanic Potion.
Nope.
That's 8 health. That is not really a way that he deals with that.
Yeah. I don't see a way out for Mike.
This is.
Like,
We can kill the 4-2.
I wonder.
he needs to complete quest this turn, and I don't see how he's doing that. So he's got. Like, what's the best he can do? Volcanic Potion? Frozen? No, Frozen Clone kind of clogs his hand, so he can't go that. Probably just the Giant?
Yep, just throws down that giant.
But, like, this is lethal. So. So yeah, that's a 10 power hench on turn 6.
Yeah, it all goes back to Attorney tried to be a little bit more greedy with it.
And Demon Hunter, if you see anything that gets bigger over time, you kill it immediately. Like, it needs death.
So now it all comes down to base playing or priest into these, what you say are the 2 very favored decks.
Yes. Okay. So Raza into Anduin seems like ideal until you realize you're dead before Anduin happens. So this is probably going to be the biggest hard mulligan for Dirty Rat in the game. Like, what have you? Like, you can see Anduin, you can see Zephyrus, Raza, Anduin, and base is probably going to mulligan it all for Dirty Rat. Like, unless actually, I take that back. If it's the Warlock, yes. If it's the Priest, or if it's the Mage, you probably need the. Dirty Rat doesn't really solve your problem. You definitely need a way.
So Mike does run
mulligan's
back
the
the
Rat.
Mage here.
I would have kept Rat Death. Like, the delay factor is so good. Like, so against Mechathune Lock, you definitely full mulligan everything for Rat. Like, no question.
Is someone
Yeah.
injured?
Against Mage, you actually have to kill them. Which is very difficult. Like, sometimes you can delay enough with Rat. Rat Death a Giant. Rat Pain a Waker.
Yeah.
Or this is the easiest licensed adventure of MikeLowe's life. Yeah, just to value the
Of course, it's the
player.
right way.
Oh,
Pulls the
ooh.
questing just for the card draw.
Mhm. I mean, this allows base to card draw or to draw cards too. I'm not sure about. You probably looked at his hand and you saw no Waker. I mean, no No
Why do you
evocation.
think
No
of
cyclone.
freezing this?
This is a. I don't like. Ooh. It just feels like a misuse of resources. It's probably correct. I don't really like it. Because now he has to trade ping instead of play an license. You can probably license coin trade ping.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
Like. Okay.
Mike's using quite a bit of resources here.
I mean, base has got nothing going for her. Like, we'll pair for
Let's see
Potion
what's-
Madness.
Yeah, see what's in these dice.
I'm gonna win big.
Alright.
Do you go for a random?
Penance is acceptable, I believe.
Playable next turn, so
think-
yeah.
I think
Also,
I'll take
Penance
Penance
played-
over a random. Oh,
Penance gets played
Take
on
it to
Civic.
regen.
Yeah, to that's just a draw card. Makes sense.
fair.
There's the Vargoth. So 2 giants is now lethal for MikeLowe. 2 giants, 1 license explorer is lethal for MikeLowe if I can. It's basically guaranteed lethal. Well, oh, that ice block's brutal. That ice block is devastating.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
Well, let's see. Oh, he's just gone so much random stuff that you can just complete the. I'm even playing it now. Interesting. This is. I don't know what this. I mean, it was a 1-mana spell, so you didn't really have to coin it out. You're not under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's setting up for an evocation. Like, that's what base is thinking right now. It's not like that. Yeah. But even then, you just save the coins for the evocation turn? Already. Actually, okay, so playing a random secret. Okay, that's. Playing a random secret sometimes forces like players to play suboptimally or, not well.
You have to awkwardly
Yeah, 'cause
play around
yeah.
what they don't know.
Yeah. Alright, he correct. There's a random evocation. That is.
That's gross.
Alright, so you're about to go. He's got a cyclone in hand too. So you're about to see
Some naughty.
something. Yeah. Alright, so do you know what? I can tell you what next turn's gonna be like now.
Go ahead.
Alright, so he plays the Apprentice, Coin, Elemental Evocation,
Time runs out on
Evocation, or probably the Magic Missiles too, Evocation. Plays out every single spell he has with Evocation, and then Cyclones it all back.
Seems good.
Or he's going to save the... If he picks up a Waker, he can save the Evocation for the Waker turn, and simply just... Actually, how many... What's his... 4 out of 8? So... Okay, so Apprentice is 1... 2... You want to... I think you have to go in if you... No, you might be able to save the Evocation. Actually, now that I think about it, he might be able to save the Evocation because he can complete quests without it. Because the Magic Missiles make it so that Coin, Elemental Evocation, Magic Missiles, that makes it 6 out of 8. And then the okay, so 7 out of 8 now.
Yeah, and you'll for sure get something off the Mana Cyclone.
Yeah, so this is all... Okay, and this is all to save the Evocation. So it looks like he's opting to play the Evocation now. I mean, I don't mind this. The Ray of... This is just such a strong turn for Mike that it's like... Whatever he does is going to be very powerful. He seems a giant. Oh, please don't play Evocation now. He's going to overdraw the quest if he does. Oh no.
Oh,
He overdrew his quest. Oh no.
Time runs out on me.
All right, this is still. MikeLowe can still win this. And he plays the. Oh, he's fluffed. Oh,
we
he
did
is.
crossbolt. Yeah, he is mad.
Yeah.
Missed out on 4 damage.
Oh, he didn't. Oh. This is actually still very winnable for Mike, though. He just needs a Flame Waker and another Apprentice. And he gets there almost every time.
Just. That's tough.
I mean, what are these secrets? Another Wind Portal and Ice One. Actually, no, that's really annoying. There's a giant.
All right, we got a giant.
That's a Pyroblast in hand. Oh, that's a random. Yeah, it's gonna go away.
Yep.
You don't play the. I don't think you play the giant into the. I mean, he's just all in at this. He's actually just all in at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I think Base really wants to Potion Madness Psychic Scream this. Just get rid of all damage on board. Like play around Counterspell as well. Like Shadow Reaper Anduin is really tempting, but you need your life total because of Spawn of Shadows.
Yeah. You gotta be a higher life total than your opponent. Start comboing off with Spawn.
Actually, the
We're pretty close.
the Waker pickup's huge.
Oof. Suboptimal minion there.
And not ideal, to say the least. This is a Velen Mind Blast turn if I've ever seen one. Oh no, actually that's terrible in the... Probably thinking Velen Mind Blast. But then, like, this is a random secret, right?
Yeah. Still, I think she knows the one's Ice Block, and then she doesn't know about the other one.
Yeah, the other one's randomly generated off of the Mana Cyclone.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, she figured them all out before he played the other two.
So
Like, she
MikeLowe
knew
can-
his Ice Block.
That was
It's
MikeLowe.
Omega Devastator.
Given how low on resources Base is, he might want to save that. Actually, why would he go in with... Oh, he's gonna Varg off another minion? Does Varg get better than that?
At this rate, it doesn't seem to. There's not much left in the mage deck that you can really combo with it.
I think Mike really needed to save the Waker for a Evo turn. Like, if this thing gets cleared, he only has one more left.
We'll see the clear here from Base. Tempo out
Play out Tempo. I don't.
I don't think so, right?
No, that's the main win con. Actually, Mind Blast Velen probably the main win con.
There's another giant here for MikeLowe. But we do have the death in hand.
This is a very easy death I've ever seen one. Takes this opportunity to clear. Like, I don't think Mike plays anything else. Probably maybe the Vargoth, just for pressure. But it just seems so bad. Like, okay, let's see here. This area seems good. Yeah, that's ideal. That's the ideal hit.
Job's done.
MikeLowe, okay, so trick into AI.
Oh, there's the AI.
There's
Wow.
All right, there's another giant. That's gonna be very hard
There's
to
another
do.
giant.
Both.
2 giants.
This is it. Like,
Mike's just saying, what do you got?
yeah.
This is what I got.
That's a seance. That's not gonna cut it. Like that clears.
Clears one of the giants.
Probably gonna.
And that's
game.
still lethal.
That
Well
just
played.
should. Oh, the well played. That's. I don't think.
I think base realizes.
Yeah.
Self ping to face there.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is. So when I said this is very quest mage favored, I think this.
Even
shows
with
it.
the overdraw on the quest, yeah, on the time warp, and still pulling it out for Mike here.
Yeah. Just. God, you hate to see it. You hate to see that. Oh man. This
Well,
is gonna be a.
We are in game 5 now.
Yeah.
And yeah, down to the priest for based and the warlock for MikeLowe. And again, you're
So-
thinking Mike's highly favored in this one.
Yeah. Base literally only out is Dirty Rat. Geist help. Does base run Geist actually?
Base does not have Geist in her.
All right, so you can't even go for the Geist out of. Okay, so sometimes you can get them if they hem it and then you Geist, and they get rid of their only activator for Kel'Thas off of plot twist. Like that's an out that base no longer has because it didn't include Geist. So the literal only way she wins this is Dirty Rat. Like no board's gonna stick for base. Michael literally has more removal than she has, like minion based threats.
Alone give me strength.
None of these are ideal.
You see the full maul.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so Mike's probably gonna mulligan everything but plot twist. Maybe even plot twist actually. Plot twist isn't Hammett. But then again, you don't really need Hammett. If there was a 1 mana card in hand, I believe Mike would keep it. If it was like a, since he's going second, he might be able to keep a, Cobalt.
A Mistress or a Cobalt on.
Yeah, like you don't keep more Coil in this or Felbolt in this matchup. Like I think the only real, maybe you keep the Novice Engineer, but you really want to be tapping as much as possible with this deck. All right, he keeps. Oh, he gets Hammett. Mulligan plot twist to get Hammett. That's just. Hey, there's Reno. Yeah, Mike did. So, Zephyrus on 2.
You doing it just for wild growth or for tempo or?
You probably want Wild Growth. Wild Growth gives the out of drawing Raza and Anduin before he can combo.
Okay.
Especially since Michael's going second. Like, since Michael went second, he goes from like a 95 to like a 90%. Oh, he coins a, that's...
I hope you like my invention.
He wants to keep his hand size small. That's what that's telling me. And he wants to do that so he can tap a lot. And there's the Wild Growth, alright. Alright, so he's probably going to play the other Novice here.
Yep. They start tapping away next turn.
Both
Face
players
with
playing
face.
pretty quick here.
I mean, this is... Each player knows each other's win con. Like, this is one of the...
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Mortal Coil pickup.
Mortal Coil is a nice pickup.
And Mike is flying through his deck.
Oh, you should have seen... Oh, Seance. High chance to Seance the Novice Engineer just to draw a card. silence probably. No, no light. Light the pressure. You would have to light the opponent. Does not seem ideal. Yeah, it's probably silence. Just to have it. So when you rat, you want to have an answer. Ratting and doing nothing is really bad. So the silence is the answer. All right. So Based has the kill spell effectively for whatever she rats out.
Just gotta find the rat.
All right. So MikeLowe's got 9 cards in hand, so you can't tap. Boundless Defile. Probably the best use of resources. Also, another thing, Mike doesn't want any Death Rattle minions to just stick on board. Like, he wants to kill them as soon as they're played. Because,
Right. Potion of Madness.
Potion Madness is the main one. I don't think Base runs Master Spell. I'll take a look.
Real quick.
No.
No
She
Master
does
Spell.
not.
Come on. Like, the Defile's useless, and you have another Defile and 2 legs in hand with a 1 mana with a Mistress. Oh, he picks up the method. Oh, he taps. He's risking the overdraw here.
Ooh. Probably just gonna Spirit Last here from base to cause the overdraw.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if this is, like, sometimes risking the overdraw is, like, the only way you can win with, okay, MikeLowe's playing it doesn't, MikeLowe's playing as if he's, okay, so MikeLowe did go second. Remember when I said that his chance does go down? In the combo mirror, going second is almost a death sentence because it's usually whoever gets to a certain amount of mana first wins. So overdrawing going second is very acceptable because a lot of times the only way you're reaching the end of your deck or reaching the combo fast enough is that you have to overdraw some of the cards because you're limited by your hand size going second.
You just gotta hope. You hope this doesn't hit one of my combo pieces.
In the Mechadun mirror, it's very common to see like the person going second mill like 2 or 3 cards just to get cards out of it, or just to get to the end of the deck as fast as possible.
Probably just see Prophet Bellin dropped.
Not all who wander are lost.
Especially since he played a Plague. No plot twist still.
Mind if I roll need?
Like, I would definitely be throwing the Defiles over the Plagues. Are you thinking of Dark Skysing this? Probably correct.
That's what he's hovering over, yeah.
Alright, so Plague is actually more narrow than Dark Skies at this point. Because of cards in hand. Like, there's no 1-drops. He just uses the only thing you would combo Plague with now is a Gluttonous Ooze, and that seems terrible since it's 4 mana. And you'd have to top deck more creatures or minions. So this is definitely feels like it should be flagged here. Just to use up, it's just more efficient. I'd probably ooze just to get it out of.
Yeah, just to free up some hand space.
Actually, it's definitely ooze, right? Like he's going to throw Defile. He can't tap this, right? 2 out of he has a. Does he have full combo in hand?
No, he doesn't have plot twist
yet. No plot twist. Yeah.
But he has everything but plot twist.
Whoa.
Right? Correct. He's got cat. Yeah, he can actually overdraw now. Like he can overdraw for trying to find plot twist. And actually, that's not very good. I still think you don't overdraw. Actually, I talked myself out of it. Overdrawing is bad still. Yeah.
I've decided against all of this.
Yeah.
Glad we could talk you out of that.
Talked himself out of it. What do you mean we talked him out of it?
Hey, I think I had a huge part in that.
You've had 0 part in that.
I was there.
He's itching for that Hemet. He's itching for it.
He just wants to pull the
but
trigger.
You can't play it without the.
Yeah, he needs plot twist. He doesn't want to blow the combo. Dark Skies seems very iffy here. This is the only removal spell. Like a Defile Ooze tap in that order. Like, because tapping first does nothing in this situation because he has 10 cards in hand. Like, he wants to play, since he played Dark Side, like, Ooze, I guess. Like, maybe Defile Tap. Defile Tap gets into combo faster, so I would do that. But Ooze is better tempo and it's more defensive. That's a Scream. Okay, so 9 cards in hand. Definitely a tap first. If he hits the Plot Twist, he can... Wait, can he hem it?
Yeah,
Does he have any 1-mana spells in hand? No, he's got 2 Defiles. What am I talking about?
He's a 2 Defiles.
Yeah, he's
2
fine.
Defiles.
He's at 8 mana right now, so 2 Defiles. So 9 mana lethal. So yeah, he's good. He's good. He can... Yeah, he's tapping first. And... the Runic Egg. Not ideal.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
You probably place a Runic Egg out too, just for the hell of it. Like, this is... God, I kind of want to brand Psychic Scream this.
To add the brand in just to slow it down a bit.
Yeah.
Actually, I will, like...
I'm talking out of it. I'm talking out of it, man.
God, this is such a weird position for both players. Like, Base is trying to find, maybe I'll practically Seance that just to try to get Brat.
Let the pain speak to me.
And there's the Solarium.
All right, so now we just need the Plot Twist, and
yeah,
we got full combo.
All right, so Mike's definitely tapping first here. All right. Oh, he doesn't... I mean, it's not...
Destroy.
Actually, he's got 7 cards left in the deck. Like, Solarium... Actually, Solarium would allow him to combo at 4 cards in deck, 5 technically.
Let's get the file here.
Yeah. Really interesting that he didn't try to tap first. Just to see if he could... Actually, could he have tapped first? Yeah, he could have tapped first.
Oh yeah, he could have. Only played 1 card.
So, tap first, hit Plot Twist, instant hem it. Like...
Yep.
Opponent is definitely forced to Psychic Scream. God. 2 Plot Twists, bottom 6.
And a Fell Bolt.
2 Plot Twists, bottom 5. This is actually lethal for MikeLowe.
Bad.
No, this is... So, this is... I believe this is lethal.
So he Solariums them out of his deck.
Okay, so... MikeLowe is... Okay, so if he would have, Unstable Fell Bolted, it would have been lethal. Since he didn't
He's
Unstable...
too many cards in hand.
Yeah, he's got too many cards in hand.
Probably Zola the Kobold. Draw 2 more.
Yeah, oh, 100%. You're trying to find Dirty Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so MikeLowe didn't recognize... Oh, actually, it's a Fellbolt's enemy mini. He couldn't have played it. Well, you would have had to Defile then. Rat? No Rat.
Oh, man.
Man. Both players just... all
Throws the
cards
silence.
of need so low in the deck.
There's the Plot Twist.
Plot Twist.
Alright, so...
We hem it this turn, right?
No, 10 cards in hand. Actually, does he?
What does 10 cards in hand? Because that destroys everything, right?
Okay, so if he had 8 cards in hand, this would be lethal because he could Solarium tap. And that would
Right.
draw out the deck. But since he has 10 cards in hand, actually, he can still do that. What am I talking about? This is 100% lethal. He just needs to see it. Because he can Solarium, mill cards, tap. Like, alright, let's go through the motions here. Soulmaster, Kael'thas, Mecha'thun, Cataclysm. That's the entire combo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So literally, the last cards in this deck are Aura Coil,
Plot
He has
twist.
plot twist.
Mortal apply.
Another
he's-
runic egg.
I
Another
think he missed
egg.
lethal here. Looking at his deck list, he did miss lethal because he has everything he ever needs. It just, yeah. Yeah, he
But
missed
it's just
lethal.
for next turn, right?
Yeah. So this is a rat or lose. And this is
Oh, we might
rat.
overdraw.
alright. This is a rat. He now needs to hit
Rat.
Mecha Tune.
Rat?
Rat.
No.
Oh.
Oh, rough life.
Rat bottom 6.
Well played.
Yeah, because he needed 8 mana for the combo of Solarium, right? So last turn he could have tapped Solarium, 0 cards in deck, and then Dullmaster Plot Twist. That was lethal last turn. All right, I'm not crazy. Mike's probably like, I can't believe I won this.
Destroy.
Oh man, he's just
This one
going through the motions at this point.
Yep. Make sure he doesn't mess it up.
Confirming he has it all.
Yeah. All right, so he does the Plot Twist before Fellbolt plan. Very dangerous.
Yeah, because that Fellbolt can hit your Mecha Tune.
Yes, he's probably gonna have to Solarium.
Solarium
plays?
does 2, 5, 9.
No, he's going to please Solarium. He takes
No, it
5
does 9
damage.
damage. Yeah, it does 9.
He should be good.
Yeah, he'll live through the Solarium.
Oh god, that would have been like, I don't think I could have handled it if he would have Fellbolted and hit Mechathune. I actually don't think I could have handled it.
Or even Kel'Thas, if they hit Mechathune or Kel'Thas.
Oh yeah, Kel'Thas was also.
Kel'Thas would have done that. Well, there you have it.
Yeah. I
Go
mean,
to
this was
the
just
game
bowling.
5.
Yeah,
And,
game 5.
God, that was a roller coaster for me.
Like you said, that priest got really stuck up for based.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
Mike brought the proper lineup to go right in it, and yeah, last deck got stuck for based.
She was so close though.
Oh,
Like, so hard for that dirty rat.
I mean,
God.
rat bottom 6. Technically 5 damage off. If you get him low enough, he can't even confidently do the combo because he's worried about killing himself or his board. So yeah. It was base definitely played that to the best of her ability, getting very close.
And they'll also win the week for Wild THL Fanatics here.
Does it really?
It does,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
It puts
man.
them up 8-4. Well, I guess I don't know how the tiebreakers work in quarter, because if I can't pronounce this person's name, N3. I'm gonna
Number
guess
3.
Number 3. No, there's a Y, but there's a Y at the end.
Number theory.
3.
Number 30.
30. Sure.
If they sweep Saku, do you know if number 30 sweeps Dr. Bomb and they both end at 8 points? You know how they
Yeah,
decide
no,
that?
that happened to me. It goes to whoever has the most match points. So even if 8-8 sweep, it goes to the people who won this more series.
Okay.
Because last
so
week,
would
so yeah.
be the wild Fanatics in that case.
yeah.
All right. Well, congrats to them.
Mike messaged me. Where does he go for an interview? How do I add
I
people?
think Stock who's trying to get him in right now.
If you go up by the search bar, there's like a person with a plus next to their head. Like that. Yeah,
Oh,
Saku got him.
We're all good.
Saku on top of it. He's too fast.
Too fast, too furious.
It's like he's done this
That's
before.
why he's the Hall of Famer.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah.
First and foremost, congratulations on the victory.
Yo.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, what up?
What up, Mike?
That was a roller coaster of a series for me watching that. Like when you overdrew the quest,
Oh my fucking god! No, let me say it first. I fucked up. I'm sitting here with my girlfriend, and I royally fucked up. I'll own it. Let me say it before anybody else says it.
Did you flip a table? Just be honest with that one too. Did you flip a table?
No,
Yeah.
we're out sitting in the car. We're outside the parking lot in Target. Yeah.
You're
no
playing in the
tables.
parking lot in Target right now?
Yeah.
This guy's on mobile. Oh,
Hey, hey, mobile Mike. I told y'all from day one, man.
there it is. Mobile Mike.
Anyway, go ahead, man.
Shout out to Base. That was a crazy series. I'm glad that I got that what was it? The mirror entity to get the 4/5.
Yeah, that was clutch.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't believe that glyph. Or no, that book. What was it? The 5, the spell that gave me the 3 random spells. It gave me the 2 useless.
You got double,
Yeah.
like some mysteries.
We
That was
saw those
garbage.
being hovered for a while.
Yeah.
We could
Oh, you saw
tell.
that? I did it on purpose. That was tilt. I was pissed off.
Oh yeah.
When that card was in standard, I couldn't. That's the most useless card they've ever made.
Yeah,
It's so
That's
dumb.
that's a fair assessment of that card.
Yeah. Costs too
But
much.
yeah,
doesn't do
I'm
anything
open to
really.
critique. I'm open to critique. Hit me with it. Go ahead.
I
Memnarch,
mean,
it's your ball. Bob.
That's
Okay.
all on Memnarch.
Yeah, that's all Memnarch here.
All right, Memnarch, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead, coach.
so the only thing that so let's talk about this one game at a time. I don't think you did anything. Like the first game was pretty well played. There was nothing that I think you did all pretty well there. The second game of what was it, Pirate Warrior into Mechathune, you did a really good job explaining that the file without tapping. Like that was very good.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
when you found the Thalanos Felbolt, that was
Yeah.
that was sick. I really, because it's actually if Base didn't top deck that cannon there, you were actually alive at 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she only had Cobalt Lackey and the
It was awesome with me.
the hook
It's off
weapon.
for me.
Yeah. So
Oh,
she
my
had 3
goodness.
damage at a hand. So if you tapped, you were done. But you played around it, and I mean, the top deck was heartbreaking. But yeah, I thought that was by far my favorite moment of the whole match was you playing around that.
Nice. Hey, appreciate that.
All right, so now all the good stuff's gone. All right, so
Now all your good plays are done.
Uh-oh.
yeah, okay. I would have played the Quest Mage versus Odd Demon Hunter a bit differently.
Yep.
Turn 1, you played Quest over Violet Spellwing, which is fine. A lot of people opt for Violet Spellwing first, just for eat 2 damage. Because you had the book in hand, you weren't playing a questing minion on 2.
Mhm.
That might have been the only thing in the early turns. Then on turn 4, you had an opportunity to play Apprentice and go in with a Mana Cyclone.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I thought too much. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and that would have killed the Thug. That was the main. Like, the value was nice and all, but killing the Thug was the main draw to that turn. Because without the Thug, they don't have pressure. And without pressure, you win this every time. You win it every time based on your hand.
Yeah, I think you glyphed
Oh,
that
shit.
turn to pump up. I think, and you got the
tome.
the tome
tome.
out of it. Yeah. And then it left up that Henchstead, and then I believe Base went in with a big
Workloads.
Warglaive turn. Yeah. And
Oh, yeah, that's where I messed up. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are right. I felt stupid because once I hit end turn, I was like, whoops. Yeah.
yeah. and honestly, that hench thug, just pushed 9-10 damage and
It
just
pushed
got
16.
got too
I
big
counted.
to actually kill. So
All right. Game 4. I believe you know your misplay there. With
Yes.
the main one,
Yes,
at
sir.
least. Which was overdrawing the
Yep.
quest. 'Cause
didn't
when you
need it.
when you were doing it too, I was like, oh god, no, don't do it. And then
So Memnarch, did I make the mistake in playing Evocation?
Yes.
yeah, you could have
Okay.
easily held it. You could have completed quest without evocation, so usually do it. You could have
Okay.
you could have saved the apprentice too, and then
Oh,
you could
really?
have killed it. You could have OTK'd with a Flame Waker apprentice turn off of the back of evocation and a giant, and a Yeah, you need all like the math shows, like especially since you have Vargoth in hand, you could have on turn 9 questing Vargoth, then you play Apprentice Waker with an evocation up, and usually that's
Damn.
that's
Yeah.
lethal every time. Like you just
All right,
massacre.
I'm gonna rewatch that. I didn't even think of that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so that was the. I mean, you still got there, but it was like, oh man, that was really.
It was rough.
It
It was a
rough.
tight
No,
one.
I won't
Yeah,
lie.
yeah.
Like I won't lie. I may have won last week, but today I definitely had nerves because I wanted to get to the finals. So I won't lie. I'll be straight up. No front.
Yeah.
That's fair. We could definitely tell you you're super flabbergasted after burning the quest reward.
Yeah.
Time warp.
I'm pissed as hell, man. I was so mad. I can't believe I was.
You missed like
Yeah.
we could tell instantly because you ice lance and then frost bolted, and we're like, oh no.
Yeah, it's just 4 damage. We're like, oh no.
Yeah. Dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Just clicking buttons. Like, get these out of here.
Yo, so did she never draw Raza and win the whole combo?
yeah,
She didn't. So yeah. So her Dirty Rat and her Raza were bottom 6.
Yo. Oh my
So
goodness.
and she
Yeah.
went crazy on the draw. Like
Yeah.
she was branding the
Yeah.
Cobalt. She drew 4
Yo,
cards and
she stole my egg.
yeah, stole your egg,
Yeah.
penance the egg.
Yeah.
Man, she was digging, and she never got the Raza, and she never got the Dirty Rat.
Damn.
It was mainly just 30 rat. Raz is whatever.
But mainly it was Dirty Rat because if she got Dirty Rat on that last turn, I don't know if you're pulling that out.
Yeah.
If she was
Oh.
able to pull a key point, so yeah.
So, but before that last, you had 5, I believe. What was it?
The turn before lethal.
The
when you
turn
hemmeted.
before lethal, we think you might have, or Memnarch thinks you had lethal.
No, because you had 5 cards left
he
in
did.
deck, and then you
4
had,
cards.
and then you drew and you had 4. So I was thinking like, okay, tap Solarium, that puts 0 cards in deck and plays a spell. Then that you could Dorian Plot Twist OTK that way.
Wait, let me repeat what you said. Tap, go down to 8 mana, play
Yeah.
Solarium, go to 7, play Dollmaster, go to 5.
Go
And,
to
Go to 2, play
to
plot
2,
twist, and then
plot
cataclysm.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. I'm definitely rewatching this VOD. I played with more nerves than I have all
Yeah.
season. I won't
Yeah.
lie. Like,
It's all
I
good.
got-
It's
yeah.
completely understandable. Like,
yeah.
The results is still the same, so it doesn't. It's all good. so.
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
And after
hey,
that-
I kept my undefeated streak on stream alive. You know what I'm saying?
You
4-0
did
on
that?
stream.
that's true.
Hey, that's the second person. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, let RidiculousHat know I'm paying the bills over here. Damn, man.
Oh, all right. He's coming.
But yo, all seriousness, shout out to Based. I know she's an amazing player. She got a match after this, right?
She does. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah,
still
she plays
a
Fuel
legacy.
right after this.
Yeah, that's a gruel. That's a grind. 3 matches all in one day on stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she
'Cause I
played
casted-
earlier today.
Yeah, casted Base's match earlier against JR. Base kind of destroyed JR. Sorry, JR.
I watched that. It was a pretty good match. Base just played everything so perfectly.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever
seen.
seen Base make like a bad play.
Yeah, she's.
I said it earlier. I was like, I hope Base uses all her magic right now so I can win later.
And
Well,
then
hopefully she's still got a bit for her match against Fuel here coming up here in a bit.
yeah, Fuel's gonna be a tough match for her.
It is. It's gonna be a very tough match.
And I think this rides
Yeah,
on some.
everybody watching right now. Wild THL Fanatics, we're in the finals. Dr. Bomb, like he said in our Discord, you're welcome. You know, it was his birthday. So, good birthday present.
Best birthday present ever, right?
There you go.
Me and Sheep doing the heavy lifting, like he said. So you're welcome.
You did, yeah. And we even just, I think the way that it goes, even if Dr. Bomb loses a 3-0, you guys still take it in series win. And it's in a tiebreaker. So, yeah, no. Congratulations, Mike. That was some awesome games, taking it to 5, definitely giving us something to watch, and yeah, pushing your teams into the finals, man. So, congratulations.
Hey, thank you very much. It's been a great season. I gotta go get into the training grounds and get ready for next week.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
real
take
quick,
on
do we
You
know-
Sunk My Hattleship. Yeah,
Oh,
You
wait.
Sunk My Hattleship. You'll be taking them on.
RidiculousHat won?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I gotta go train, bro.
There you go. Get into that hyperbolic time chamber, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm
go
about to
from-
do some push-ups. I'm about to go do push-ups with Piccolo and Vegeta. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. You got to get that weighted clothes on, man. Get that weighted clothes on.
Yeah.
Maybe you can ask to go train with Weiss and Beerus. Get
There you
stronger
go.
that way.
Thanks so
No,
much.
actually, you know what? Nah. Forget that. I've been watching my first time, the last Airbender with my girlfriend.
There
Avatar.
you go.
That shit
Yeah.
was sick, bro.
The true Avatar. You're right.
I'm gonna get on that level.
I'm gonna get on. He was born with those
Ang
powers, though,
level.
pretty much.
I had to work for him.
All right.
Uncle Iroh in the jail cell.
Uncle I.
Thanks so much for joining us, Mike.
I'll be quiet. I appreciate it very much.
It's all good. Congrats again, dude.
Congrats again, man.
Yeah. Good job, bud.
Thank you.
All right. So we
All right,
get
so-
Fuel and Based. They're just trying to challenge up here in a second and trying to get me some bands.
Yep, let's talk about this match real quick. So we got another legacy match tonight from the Red Conference. We have Fuel from Dirty Mike and the Boys, one of the greatest and oldest legacy teams there is out there. He's running Demon Hunter, Druid, Rogue, Warrior, taking on Base from Hearthstone Academy with Demon Hunter, Mage, Rogue, and Warrior. Koroden, what are you thinking about this match?
I'm liking this match. You know, like we just saw Based, and I think she's gonna come back. She has something to prove, but Fuel's nothing to scoff at. Fuel's really good. I played against Fuel, and it's a fantastic player.
Probably
Really,
whooped you.
oh, absolutely. I think you 3-0'd me. Biggest difference here, Mage for Based, and yeah, Druid for Fuel. So, I think if I'm Based, I'm probably banning the Demon Hunter or maybe even that Druid, and Fuel probably taking out that Warrior again. With Based sitting on a Mage, you just kind of have to leave the Warrior. It's your best matchup, but you could see a double Warrior. It wouldn't be wouldn't be crazy. So
Once again, I think with Demon Hunter in your lineup, you really can't leave the Warrior up.
yeah,
It's almost an instant win for the Warrior. So most likely we'll see another typical double Warrior ban coming out. Because even like the control variant from Demon Hunter, even the aggro variant from Demon Hunter, no matter what, it just
does so well.
gets smacked by this Warrior.
Yeah.
So
All right, now the weirdness begins where Warrior's bannable.
So I get bands in. So
all right, what we got, Saku?
We got
Warriors are banned. Surprise? No,
No
not surprise.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not a surprise at all.
the Warrior.
Yep,
There it is.
Oop, there
All
it is.
night long.
there it is. It's almost like it's a super common theme this season, or something.
Hey, look, you have Warrior. Okay, I'm gonna go ban that.
it's almost
I'm a ban
like
that.
almost like Warrior's a tad stronger than everything else.
Just a bit. Just a little.
Just has so many good strategies. You know, you can go the enrage with the live wires. You can go with the bombs. You can go.
This is
more
closed deck
control-y.
list too, right?
This is closed deck.
Right.
list.
Yeah, so you have to
Oh,
ban
no.
Warrior.
Which makes
You-
it makes the
Warrior
Warrior
better.
even more spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably six or seven different ways to play Warrior right now, and they're all based around one skeleton that you just throw some extra cards into that are like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. Risky
Yeah.
Skipper, Armor Smith, Ankar, Corsair's Cash. Put other cards in deck.
Yeah. Put your enrages if you want. Put your bombs. Put your pirates. I think Pirate Warrior is probably the absolute weakest in standard right now for Warrior, but it can still hit. It can hit the absolute nuts. I would say if it rolls harder than Druid sometimes if you hit it. So
Like the exact opposite of Wild.
yeah,
exactly.
it is. It literally is. Right now, Pirate Warrior is just doesn't have the same pressure to push through. But I would say I definitely like the bomb control-y version a little bit more. That runs some of the more the prime, the brawls, the French calibers. I like that version personally for myself.
French Caliber is such a weird weapon.
I
It's
love
a-
French Caliber. When they brought that out, I thought that was actually quite interesting. Older card that just finally kind of started seeing play again. just because there's not really too many weapons that do much in Warrior. But yeah, I think I love Wrench Caliber as a card. I think it's super super fun.
It's actually like deceptive how strong it is. Like, you don't really look at that weapon. It's like a 4-mana 3/2 weapon. So it's like horrendously overstated or overcosted war axe.
Understated.
They're in.
But then it's like,
All right, so
Clean.
we are into the match. We're gonna see the Demon Hunter mirror coming out right now.
Yep, we got Based on bottom and Fuel on top.
There it is.
So Demon Hunter duel.
Oh, I'm glad we got both Demon Hunter like hero portraits out there.
oh,
Yeah.
they say something weird to each other too.
Oh yeah. Let's hear. Let's hear some voice lines here. No.
That's it. That was the whole thing. Just I'm not backing down, Illidan.
All right, sick. I like it.
Then there's a squelch, and then that's it.
And then there's
There's a squelch.
It's got nothing to do with anybody, but for me, my mindset, I gotta squelch my opponent because when you're playing ladder, the first thing I do is squelch my opponent. I can't deal with that stuff, and even in my THL matches, I had a bad habit. I just go right to squelch, and I miss all the GGs and stuff.
I grow impatient.
You got to BM everyone.
Man, I'm not about that life.
Grows short.
Alright, base with the Blazing Battle Master on 1.
Yep, we're gonna coin out a sidekick. Just make sure it survives this.
But it won't survive.
Unfortunately, not. Oh,
it will survive.
Umberwing, it does survive.
Yeah. You're putting too much resources into a Chaos Strike and trading into the 2/4.
That's true. I mean, Chaos
I
Strike
was
looks pretty
using a
appealing
Twin
there.
Strike.
Probably
Oh, we
see
got-
the Aug
This is
Merchant
way
come
better
out.
board.
I would say see the Og Beam come out, and you might even see this Eye Beams.
Alright,
So
so
see Aug Merchant trade, hero power, take down a 1/1.
I believe the Aug Merchant just murders the 2/1, right?
Yeah, you
Like-
shield it up.
Nah, I like
No,
my
you
play better.
stab with the Aug
I like mine better.
I don't like trading with the 2/4. I guess it protects the 2/1. But the 2/1's already dying. See the weapon? I actually don't know.
It would have died. I mean, it's tough to say. You want the more on the board, so I guess this way the Og Merchant, like this Battle Fiend is literally just gonna get run into.
I don't know about playing the Battle Fiend here.
Yeah, this Battle Fiend's just gonna get like this Og Merchant just did a lot of work.
Or just get beamed.
Alright.
Yeah, gets
You
beamed.
got
So-
so, 2 minions.
Frozen Draenei person seems terrible here.
Is it cold in the
Like-
shadows?
Oh, you Frozen Shadow Weaver. Yeah.
Oh, that
Just
hurts.
gonna use it for cycle.
Chaos Strike for Cycle, which is yeah.
All right, easiest cane in my life. Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
I'm
No.
playing that second
Never
one.
mind. Yeah, I'm playing the second Shadow Weaver.
You're coming into turn 5. You know what's gonna happen. That glaive
know it's
bound.
coming.
Yeah.
You can't
Shot.
leave up a single 4/3 into a glaive bound turn. Like that's just that's just asking for
Is
bad
it
time.
cold in the
Slam.
shadows?
All right, I'm glad to see that the better or the Demon Hunter who draws the more freezes is favored. Same more.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Not change.
If you can't swing,
Oh.
if Demon Hunter can't swing their weapon, it's pretty awful.
I mean, there's no like.
Wow, Umberwing's massive.
Yeah. Kane's not bad.
I like
No,
to see
Kane's
just
terrible
Kane,
actually.
yeah.
Kane
I
just
don't
gets valued, right?
Kane isn't terrible just because it saves you the hero. The hero power is going to the Kane, and
Mhm.
then the glaive
Yeah.
bound. It's
Demons.
I mean, it unlocks Eye Beam.
Demons.
yeah, but you're not really looking to play eye beams this turn. So for me, I'm looking up just to open up the board with the Umberwing, and
Yeah, I think it really is Umberwing because
you push
the
an
2/1/1.
8 here, an extra
Mm.
3-4 damage.
Like you don't want to give meta a better target, right? Like
Demons.
the 4/3 is
No.
already it's mediocre. That's the Kane's a really good I-beam target, or really good glaive, or a really good whatever it's called, demonic blast target.
Yeah.
And the adept with the 2/1/1 from the I-beam trades so well.
It's gonna push a nice 12 here. Base has
Actually,
to watch out for what? Whoa.
We're leaving the Kane.
And Kane's got the least power. It requires 2 hits. Actually, it just requires 1 hit. Glaive bound
All right.
pickup. Okay.
Glaive bound right back.
Yeah.
Actually, it says lethal.
I don't even know if you open up at that twin
no.
slice. I think you would just hero power adept here.
That pushes 8. He's at 3. Or base would be at 3. Yeah, I think that's good. That seems really good actually with twin slice in hand. You're at 28.
I'm down to not twin slice either. They're kind of like
I don't like the.
Yeah.
I think
I
you
just wanna
hero
hero power
power,
punch.
hit face, glaive bound. Yeah.
I think that Fuel can take a number of lines and all end in victory at this point.
all in
Yeah.
wins.
Fuel set it in
I
a pretty
grow
pretty
impatient.
dominating position right now.
Like, you're probably trying to figure out a lethal. There is none. But there's a close. You can almost get there. Like, he's got 6 bursts in hand. That's the highest he has. He's off by 1.
I grow impatient.
Do the thing that always goes face.
Mhm.
The question is this glaive bound ever trade glaive bound?
It doesn't.
Oh,
Actually,
he is.
He does, yeah.
he no longer
Just
has lethal on it from hand.
trying to keep as much.
Nope. I'm
I
gonna
don't
switch
like
back.
that place. I don't like
Punch
that place.
face.
Like, you don't really Field shouldn't really care about his life total because it's like above 25.
Yeah, you probably see it go face there.
Actually, this is a lot of bursts from based. This is 8, 9.
9, 15.
Field's just such a dominating spot. Though.
Demons.
Set him to 1.
Demons.
I mean, you send him to 1 every time, right? The only. Sometimes you don't.
Oh, just gonna push 5 or put him 5. Put him 5.
Yep.
Do you even play a Bone Chewer here?
Yeah, why not? The only I guess the only argument to not is
Altruist pickup.
altruist pickup, but at that rate, you've got an I-beams and you have a twin
No,
slice.
actually, you won't be able to play the second slice if you have Altruist.
Probably.
Just clear the board.
It's
Now
just
be
not
lethal.
enough.
But
I see his
that
weakness.
is
No cheat minion. No way to survive.
We're with you.
got there a
Alright.
couple turns later, but
Yeah.
fuel does get there.
Mhm.
All right. Now be 1-0 fuel.
Double
Damn.
Frost Weaver.
Just
Back
won the
break.
game.
It's pretty good when Demon Hunter can't swing face or swing at all. You know, it literally shut down that adept turn and forced base to metamorphosis on turn 5 when typically you want to be doing that on turn 6 because you want to push that 1 extra or that 5 in the same turn for glaive bounding beforehand. So yeah, no, double frost or Shadow Weaver.
Probably see the rogue here from
See the druid.
Druid. I was wrong.
Druid for fuel, and base is just running back that demon hunter, trying to get that the easiest win probably in this matchup, I would say, for her.
Ooh. All right, so we're playing the Malagos version, so we will see double
Malagos for
swipe
fuel.
in this list.
Yeah, that does
Malagos.
actually turn the favor a little bit back out of based.
Mm,
A little
kind
bit, not
of.
much.
Not much.
Not
I don't
much.
know.
but
Fuel's
it-
overgrowth. All I see is overgrowth.
and that's really all you need to see in this hand. Next pickup for fuel would be a breath, and then it's pretty nice.
Okay, I was about to say, do you ever coin Bone Chewer with the hope of auto merching it?
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, and even with a beaming, yeah, Og Merchant.
There's very few plays that like Druid had to have Wrath right here
Yeah.
to punish this.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Or, yeah, this seems very good for base.
Yeah, that is a big minion, and Fuel's in a world of trouble.
Why did Fuel say spectacular? This is really bad for him.
It's just memes. I do it
It's
too.
it's yeah. It's a good play coming out of based, and Fuel kind of knows he's in a ramp or die situation.
He's really sad right now, that's all I know.
He's really. He does get to play the Emerald Explorer next turn.
Yeah, he does come into Emerald next turn, but
Face freezes his face. Ask him how he likes it.
Remember this from last game?
yeah.
You know, I
Deja
never really-
vu, bud.
I never really got this frozen Shadow Weaver. It looks like that this person's shooting ice and is not frozen. So there's no freezing,
So it's not frozen.
and it's not a Shadow Weaver.
Yeah. It's not even in the shadows. It's just like out in the open.
It's not even weaving. It's
not
just
even-
completely wrong.
Not even weaving.
So many problems.
Game's not even real.
Yeah. Like that's my like. I know it's a minor thing, but like, come on, Blizzard.
You're just too picky there, man.
Yeah.
It's not frozen. There's no shadows, and it's
Maybe-
not weaving. Everything
the
about this card is wrong.
Maybe what she's shooting out of her hand is shadow, but it's frozen shadow.
How do
Can
you freeze a shadow?
I don't know. How
You
do
can't.
you chew? This guy
In
over
D&D
here,
lore, you can't freeze a shadow.
this guy over here is bone chewing, bone chewer brawler. This guy literally eats bones.
Yeah, that makes
but-
sense. You
But
can
he
eat
literally
bones.
has bones.
Yeah, look
it's
at
like-
him.
Like, his mask is made out of bones.
That is not bones. His mask is made out of metal.
Whatever it is, it makes more sense than a non-frozen ice thrower.
I don't. Back to the game.
All right, okay, back to the game.
Oh wow! Another guardian.
All right, that does not seem ideal. For feels just really sad. Like I don't know how else to say this.
I mean, it's gonna probably be a Mount Seller turn, and it's got to be a big one.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the Mount Seller. It feels fine.
Maybe.
You could really only use
Maybe.
3 spells.
My
Depend-
hand is too full.
Yeah.
My
Not the
hand's too
worst
full.
burn.
I supply only
Some big
the
taunts.
finest
Big taunts.
creatures.
Oh, see, I don't.
I would like to see the heal 5.
Yeah, I never like Iron Barking first because.
Because if you get a King Mukla, like that's just
Yeah,
also as good to Ironbark.
because you could have Crystal Power poke down and heal an A.
Oh.
I like to see-
Ugly.
I like to see
Feels
that
bad.
go and pop the.
Wait, so why didn't he like?
Oh
never-
wow!
2-4.
Still not attacking that Bone Chewer.
Still.
I mean,
Maybe
you
just
attack
pop
with
the
the
shield.
you attack with the non-land that doesn't have taunt, right? Every time.
yeah.
Yep. Just pump the shield, but you're not doing anything else.
But.
So he's got 18 power or 18 toughness. This Warglaive does 12 damage, 16 damage. That should be enough.
Yeah, that should get through.
Remember the weakness with big minions for a Demon Hunter? I like to point this out in this
play.
situation.
Excellent maneuver.
Base just smashing her faces.
Everyone's memers. It's down to 9.
No, go down to 6. Come on.
Punch
Wait,
it
it's not
again.
lethal?
It's
Off
lethal.
by 1? No, no.
No, it's lethal.
No, it's dead. Yeah, the Shadow Weaver wasn't, but well, there's both Demon Hunters getting their win. That's pretty
Alright, so
typical.
I don't have to see that horrendously misnamed card ever again.
You never know. Do we have a D Hunter? Sometimes a Hunter
Sometimes
runs it.
Hunter runs it. Sometimes Rogue runs it.
I
like,
could see a Rogue. Yeah, you
I
never
played
know.
in my
with-
Rogue list. It's
Yeah.
pretty disgusting in Rogue. I'm gonna be real with you.
But chances are, no, you will never have to see
You
that
asked
again.
for it.
Could be coming up in the puzzle blocks.
I wonder if there's ever a world where Zephyrs will give you it.
No, it's not a base card.
I want to live in that world.
It's impossible.
I want it.
It's
It-
literally impossible.
But it's the
Stop
perfect
wanting
card.
the impossible.
It's the perfect card, and the perfect is impossible.
I have a story about Zephyrus. So
Go on.
you know how like
Continue.
the Wild
Continue.
Chinese Summit happened like 2
Yeah.
days ago?
Yeah.
We lost 3-4 off of it was very close. Like the match points was like I think it was 14-13. Like it was literally a 1-game difference to swing the entire thing.
Oof.
And so there's this story about Zephyrus. Now it never offers flare. And Jack had lethal. As long as Zephyrus offered flare. So he goes down to 2 mana and to try to get the flare. And Zephyrus offers Eviscerate,
Happy Midsummer Fire
Soulfire,
Festival.
and Wind Fury. Oh
Yeah.
man.
You know what's funny that you say that? I always get offered flare with Zephyrus.
See,
Always.
I always try and go for flare off of them, but I had one where there was 3 minions on the board, and it gave me cleave. Like I got down to 2 mana, I was given cleave, I was given betrayal, and another, and I was like, and the guy had 2 secrets. I'm like, come on, like, give me this. But no.
So the best part about that was that the Wind Fury had no targets. Like
Oh, that's
obviously,
awful.
obviously you give your Zephyrus that can't attack Wind Fury.
Yeah.
oh, that's actually okay. Can we talk about this game? Actually, he just has
So in the meantime, yeah, Based actually
Yeah.
has made a huge Edwin, which is
That's
going
fine.
to be
We have a 2-mana Mount Seller.
Yeah, 2-mana Mount Slayer.
We have 2.
Yeah.
We can play double Mount Seller this turn.
that's
If you
that's
want.
all right.
Above average.
This list for fuel is
Does he want to do that though?
What?
Yes, he does. What am I talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's silly. Actually,
oh, yeah,
he gets
he pops off here with double mountain, I think.
Yeah. All right, he's thinking about this, like how salty. Yeah. all right. Like, so this Druid deck feels like Hyrule City.
It is.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
And Prison Satyr plus Overgrowth is just
To
Let's
see
go.
the,
You're trying to hit your Malagos with it.
yeah.
I mean, I'd sell it for Mount Seller. That seems-
Anything hit that's a mountain seller or a Ysera is also
how's
good.
How's this a rope? Did it feel disconnect?
Fuel might be, yeah. Might have an issue here. Oh no.
Oh no, he's back.
Back. Fuel?
Oh, he All right, that was not the ideal turn. He definitely there
might have been a connection issue or something there. I don't see why he leaves 8 up on the board.
Yeah, nothing went up, and he's not. Did he message any of you guys?
No.
I guess there's.
Unless he's waiting for Ysera? I don't.
I mean, he's dying now, though.
Maybe there's a line there that we missed, but. Yeah, no, here he's popping up. I think, unfortunately, there might have been an issue there.
Yeah.
Still
I
float.
supply only the finest creatures. I supply only the finest creatures.
I guess. I mean, actually, this might be. It's actually really good too. I mean, that's not good. He doesn't want those minions. Like,
No, those are some junky. Those are some junky beasts.
I mean, the taunt helps.
Taunt's not terrible.
Oh, there you got the good one.
Is great. I
Or
think
you
we've
got-
decided Zixor is the best you can get.
Oh, there goes Mally. That's all right.
He doesn't
That's
care. He's
alright.
got his Dixor.
So
Doesn't care.
your
It's got a
he
6.
doesn't care. So
All right, so my understanding of Zixor, it's a decent hunter card, very good druid card. Do you guys agree?
I
yeah,
think it's good in
I
both
think
places.
it's a good hunter and a good. I think it's a good everything. Yeah, Zixor is.
I mean, it's not really the.
I actually
I mean-
think it's probably better in hunter when you have it with like Scavenger's Ingenuity. Able to
thing
draw.
about druid, it's actually not a legendary card in druid, so that's why I think it's better in druid.
It makes it all right.
Yeah.
Just make it 4/6/6s when you could hit it off of a scavenger or just draw it automatically with your diving griffins is also fantastic. But pulling it off of a mountain seller is nothing to scoff at.
And we got Mukla
And Mukla.
Yeah.
So, I think this is a Blizzard turn for Based, even though Blizzard's kind of terrible here.
Very bad here.
Like All right, so Blizzard prevents it kills off some 1/1s. Prevents.
He has to leave up a Mountain Cellar though.
Actually, there's a Flame Ward up, so there's 21 damage on board, but only 15 can connect.
I like this.
Yeah, there's no way.
Freeze. We're gonna freeze.
keep
Blizzard
the board. Keep the board wide just so they can't actually make anything useful.
I think you freeze the Mount Solar, right? Because if the Moopla goes in, it then dies to the Flame Ward. Yeah, I like this play. Oh, never.
All right, let's trade our board off.
You were talking about like how Hunter has this way to draw this.
Apparently, Druid just knows what it wants.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if you use it this turn though.
Oh, where
you do. You got to kill. I mean, you don't have to, but like I think you do.
What?
All right, so this is.
But you can Mookla, trade a 1/1. You can Bog Beam and throw the 3/1 in.
No, this is an insane Zigzor turn because you can Mookla. You can pop. The thing is with this is that this allows you to pop the Flame Ward, right? Like you send in the 3/1, and then you hit. Actually,
3/1 hits.
You have to send the 3/1 in. You have to send the 1/1 to face.
Yep. And 1/1 face that pops the Flame Ward, and then Zigzor clears the board, and you get to play a Moonfire on top of it.
Yep.
Or I guess you can play Bog Beam on. Nah, but you want.
See, I wouldn't have done the trades that way because now you don't get full value out of your Zigzor.
No,
We're not Zigzoring. Yeah, I don't.
Actually, this is good too.
Oh my goodness. Double dread.
Optimum buff.
Actually, what am I talking about? I keep forgetting base is at 6 mana. Like.
Easy Blizzard.
100%.
Yeah. Like I was gonna say, like, yeah, this actually might be better than the play we're thinking
Tough
of.
part about this though for Fuel is that he only has 2 dragons he can draw off of this. Oh, well, he stopped there. Before he starts just milling those cards.
Oh man, only 2 free dragons. What?
Yeah.
Darn.
Poor guy. There's another.
Another 6-0 though. Another 6.
Easy game.
Fuel is scamming this man.
Actually, a Tortone into Frost Nova.
Frost Nova.
Oh. Unlucky.
So if she Ice Barrier,
you're still dead.
I think you're still dead.
No, Ice Barrier. Okay, so 23, 31.
31. Yeah, you're dead.
You're super dead.
Yeah. That's not ideal.
I'll just call and kill something.
Could kill your own minion.
Good.
Okay, so I guess the out is Conj Call hits a Dread Raven because that removes.
Yeah.
That removes 9 power.
It's a Dread Raven.
It does, but it.
Stupid frozen Shadow Weaver. Oh.
It's a Shadow Weaver.
Just for you, Memnarch. It's back.
I'm so happy.
I'm not.
He's so mad.
I'm so happy. Yo, Shadow Weaver. My eyes are on you, Frozen Shadow Weaver. You're a girl. That couldn't have been better.
I think Base really wanted that Conjur's Calling to hit her own Pilgrim. I hope for 2 points.
Yeah,
no
get possibly an 8-drop. I don't know what 8 drops would have saved her there, but
just some taunts.
Taunts.
Yeah, 2 Tyrians would have done the trick.
Yeah. That definitely would have helped.
Watch your.
All right, we got the Rogue Mirror. Fuel up 2-1.
That's a Krunks and Galakrond in Field's hand. With 2 Pharaoh Cats.
I think you're just honestly. I like the Pharaohs. You might even keep the Kronks. I don't know though. You might chuck it, and
it depends on Fuel's exact list.
Yeah, you don't know, but I like the double Pharaoh. You never get that better. I always find
like double Pharaoh carries you for at least turn 4 until turn 4, right? So that means that you only need a turn 5. This is probably a full key from Fuel.
Waggle.
No, I think I like
getting rid of either the Kronks or the Galakron.
Yeah,
I
if you
mean-
get rid of, I think you're tossing them. I think you keep the Ferals. You toss both the
Really?
Kronks and the Galakron. I could argue for keeping Kronks, but oh wow, keeps the Galakron actually.
I mean, the deck's named Galakron Rogue.
I called mine Coin Rogue. Thank you.
Soon to be Spellweaver.
All right, there's no way you're backstabbing the Fero Cat, right?
No.
All right,
that's
Galakron.
the worst reborn minion.
That's why
It's not ideal.
Pharaoh Cat, so that way this doesn't happen.
All right. So also, it's not the worst one if you get 2 Rush Lackeys, right, or an Evolve Lackey.
Correct.
Then you can get rid of it.
That's 5 mana to
Deal
quite a bit.
12 rush damage. That seems worth.
Yeah.
That seems very worth.
What?
No, it's
Pretty good.
I don't. That's
12
a lot
rush damage?
That's a lot of mana, and that's a lot of lackeys.
5 mana.
You have to get
It's
those
5 mana.
lackeys exactly.
It's not hard. You know how many lackeys we generate in this deck?
Well, currently from hand, 0.
All right, Mister. I had King.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
What are you saying? What?
Where were you going with that? I
All
need
right.
to know.
This deck's gonna generate 1 million lackeys. There's no way that he's not getting 12 rush out of this thing, right?
I just don't like that card. I hate that card. See, that's my Shadow Weaver, bud.
All right. Okay.
Let's go for a big Edwin, it looks like, from
It's
base.
a 6/6.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
No, it's not. We got backstab eviscerate. It's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it forces the backside eviscerate. So I mean, it's problem
fine.
solved, but it's still like.
Honestly,
you have to answer
you're very fine with being able to backstab eviscerate and Edwin.
And then
in
you
this
could even
matchup.
follow up with a Invoke.
Yep. And look at these lackeys we're generating here, Gordon.
And look at it. Oh, hey,
Oh,
right.
that's
Look at
wacky.
that. We've got
Wow.
one combo piece.
Oh, we can coin this out.
No, don't.
Coin it out.
Do not coin that.
No,
out.
Field doesn't have the
you don't
mana.
Oh, we'll do it next turn.
Yeah, I'll do it next turn yet. Fuel's 1 Evolve Lackey from having the greatest mummy play of all time. I'm not.
Stop.
He's so upset.
This mummy's gonna win him the game because it's overstated, and he has broken mana. It's mainly the lackeys, but it's the mummy. Or he just got the vastly inferior Ancestral Guardian from the Pharaoh Cat.
Yeah, Grand Mummy. Let's talk about that. That is a good card.
Nice. Let's draw some cards.
Draw some cards.
Shadows. A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
Oh, Golden Tog.
Cool.
High roller.
What a rich boy, Fuel.
Do you ever Shadow Step the 3/3 coin, draw 2 more cards?
Yeah, you can. Or you just Shadow Step in.
There's definitely an argument for it.
I feel like he's invoked once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's missing 3 invokes. This is a duplicate deck, so there's a very good chance in the top 3 cards there'll be at least 1 invoke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably has the Rush Invoke, the Shields, and probably another Praise.
Pharaoh Cat and a Flick.
Now, Flick in these matchups is super interesting because you're just
Alright, so
minions.
You just flick whatever comes, if a big minion comes off the Pharaoh.
Yeah, you flick to see if you see an Edwin or a big questing or anything, you just have to.
So this is actually insane with the Generous Mummy Rush. Oh my god. Shadow Step the Rush. You can then Shadow Step the Lackey. Do it again. That's a full clear.
That's a lot. There's a lot of stuff just to kill.
I think the fact that you can Shadow Step your Lackey to set up a Baron Togwhale makes it the play, I think. Oh my, he's gonna
you
do
won't
it.
have it in hand because
You can't, yeah, the
I mean, next
Lackey
turn.
would still be on the... No, because you have to rush this in, pick it up to rush it in again.
Yeah, but you don't. No, you just leave the 5/1 up, right?
So you're just giving this guy a free... You're just Leaving the 5-1 up. See, your combo is falling apart.
I mean, this sets up for a Heist Baron Togwaggle.
Yeah, I like this play from Fuel. There's not too much going down on 60. You're scared of.
We're gonna see it. Probably a Togwaggle of for base.
So, can you even believe that someone here doubted the power of Generous Mummy Rush?
This is about to actually open up a Togwaggle, so I'm doubting it.
Yeah, I would have kept the Spy Mistress stealth so you can just hit it with the flashing.
Oh, we're just gonna rush our Togwaggle into that Togwaggle.
No, you have to play the Lackey first.
False. You are
What?
not going to.
Yeah, we have a Shadow Step.
What do you mean stop?
We do. We have a Shadow Step.
Stop.
Why wouldn't you just... Okay.
You would Shadow Step the Togwaggle. Please don't Shadow Step the Lackey.
Shadow Step the Lackey. Do it. Do it.
Join the dark side.
Join the dark side, Koroden.
Alright.
Do
I
it.
like the murdering of the Cobalt Lackey.
Yeah. That's probably the most happy I've been this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Too bad. Fist race. Oh, wow. Crocs is huge pickup.
Yeah, it's above average. Like you want...
Now, Astral Guardian, Ancestral Guardian. Let's talk about
if
good
each only-
reborns.
It's... I mean... Okay,
Nah.
I guess. It's no Generous Mummy. But...
It's not a generous mummy. That's for
Your
sure.
presence offends me.
Okay, he's going for the highest tempo play possible.
Is nigh.
Actually, maybe Generous Mummy wasn't ideal, because that sped up a Togwaggle thing. I mean, it was really
Base has
good.
a really strong board right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame Fuel for doing that. Like, Fuel had nothing. Like, this Galakrond's so bad right now. Really need to find something else with Wonder Swan. That's almost
Questing's
something.
Very big. Oh, another Galakron shield it brings it to 2, and usually at 2, I think it's a.
Oh, this is huge. That was such a good pickup.
It's just gonna get flicked.
Yeah,
I mean,
because we don't know if base runs those in her deck or not.
a quest.
But
I'm flicking it regardless.
yeah, it's an instant. Yeah, especially if you see it start getting pumped up like this.
oh, the Witchy Lackey. It's actually really good for Fuel. Like he can then respond with Flick, Evolve Lackey, or just simply Galakron. Galakron's very low tempo though, so it's probably next turn's probably. Actually, he might use the Witchy Lackey to pump up the.
He's gonna run this Spy Mistress in.
Double time and double pay.
Did he get it off?
Nice. Followed my 1/1 into a 1/1.
Value.
Oh,
More Lackey.
Dragon Horde is real nice.
Yeah, Dragon Horde is
Really,
huge.
Dragon Horde above all the other options.
Yeah. Dragon Horde is probably
Rogue-
yeah.
Rogue and
it's
Standard
pretty
has no
broke.
win con in their deck. They find their win con as they play the game.
Very priest-esque.
Are you?
Oh yeah, so Fuel
Oh,
did
yeah.
actually run, and so did Base. So there go all the questings out of the game.
I don't think Base really cares. Like,
No, Base has yeah. And take this Crocs back
yeah, questing's a problem now.
and I'm Galakron in here.
Really.
Yeah. You've got nothing in hand. Maybe you check with Dragon's Horde first, but I think 2 cards off of Dragon's Horde is
You know,
is
the
plenty.
Relicologist.
Lurker.
Altruist the Outcast. Oh my god.
Altruist
With
is
lackeys? That's disgusting.
I say you Altruist this because especially you get Galakron next or
You can actually full clear of Lurker too.
yeah, but the Altruist, man. And it's
No,
gold.
you're taking Lurker.
It's safe.
It's Lurker.
But Lurker
Lurker's-
only clears
Lurker.
one.
It
No,
clears
you hit him with the.
I know you trade the rest of the stuff in, but man,
Lurker seems. It's a 6-5 too. Maybe if it wasn't a 6-3, right?
If it was a 6-3, no, I
If
think
it was still a 6-3, I think I still take it here.
Alright. I was gonna say buff mattered in this decision, but I guess it didn't.
no. It is nicer that it is a 6-5 now, but
Yes.
because that Seal of Fate would have answered it immediately.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
Alright, this does take base up to 2 invokes though for her Galakron.
That's really good. Alright. Got one more invoke in hand. Do you ever hold off? Do you ever play...
I honestly, when I see if you're sitting at 3, you might actually wait.
I would have played Draconic first, right? In case you got... Actually, what are the 5-drop dragons in Standard?
5 drop?
The 5/5 that draws a card.
Yeah.
Cobalt
that's
Spellkin that
neutral.
gets to 1
Would
mana.
Big Ol' Whelp better than Shield
Big-
in this instance? I think it's so, right?
Big ol' whelp better than
Yeah.
shield?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
Not
It can
pumping your
chessboard- it can
Galakron? I
chessboard
guess it
better.
doesn't matter.
There's no difference between 3 and 2, right? And the draw card and being able to contest the Lurker. Like,
Yeah.
Lurker can value now.
Yep.
I guess the Cobalt Lackey kind of equalizes it, but...
You didn't have it while you did it, though, so
Yeah.
it's a tough decision.
Oh yeah, the Cobalt Lackey
You do
got
have the
spawned off-
Kronks. I mean, yeah.
You had Draconic Lackey before you even shield.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant you didn't know you had the Cobalt before that you shielded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah. Alright, so...
Galakron.
Yeah. Like, 2 is fine.
Nice.
More lackeys and, ooh, a prep. Ouch.
Like, I was thinking, like, you might want to, like, Candle Taker Miscreant. Just to see what, just to get the lackeys. Because if you value trade a Lurker, or whatever, Lurker below, and get an Evolve Lackey, that's, okay, you got 2 Evolve Lackeys. Like, that's just insane, right? Like, slightly above average.
Dark in the sky.
Like,
Hey.
oh, hey.
Up to no good. Me too.
Okay, so how do you actually, like, navigate this part? Because it just seems like you're throwing random stuff at each other.
Correct.
Yeah, that's kind of what this mirror is.
Exactly what this mirror
Yeah.
is.
I use my stuff. Okay, I use my stuff next.
On the wings of evil.
Oh, do you
Dragon
have a
Queen, Alex?
Dragon Queen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
8 cards
100%.
left. She probably doesn't have many.
It's
Yeah,
online.
It's definitely online, yeah.
Well, pending any other random, like, 2-ofs of something, but it should be online.
Yeah, with 8 in the, I mean, there's a backstab, a mistress,
Don't
a
care.
sky
It's a 1-of.
Vizier.
It's a 1-of. Left in the deck. We're good.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
left in these 8 cards. I really don't think there's a 2 of left in there at all.
Maybe double sap. Some lists run double sap, but not yet.
Yeah, it might be, but
Up to no good. Me too.
Let's find a dragon.
Fuel taken after Donde with I think the count.
The endless witchy lackey.
endless witchy. Yeah.
Where's Donde? Get him in here. Let him see it.
Witness.
Witness my evolves.
Who in their right mind has flute?
Base actually has still with Galakron. Kronks 16 to push plus eviscerate would only be 20.
Check with spell lackey first.
Yeah, so
All right, we
2
do
off
run
lethal?
double something.
2
In
off
base.
lethal right now. Yeah, he still has something in there. One off lethal now. But now you don't have the mana for it with the tap.
Yeah, she was hoping for Sinister Strike would have been lethal.
Yeah.
What if?
I think you just ambush.
I think it's prep.
What else are you prepping out of this, though?
Just helps with a combo turn later.
True. Takes a ship. Very curious to see what this way. You might be right on the saps.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
Oh, it's Praise Galakron.
Oh, right.
It's Praise Galakron. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was just looking and I didn't see us draw one yet. Yeah.
You just see so many of those, you're just thinking you have it.
Yeah, you usually typically think you've already played it.
Yep. That's alright. She'll hit Dragon Queen activation here shortly.
Yeah. 6 cards left in the deck, 2 of them. Yeah, hopefully soon.
So Fuel can go in on this Edwin if he so chooses, but I like to lead with his Draconic Lackey first.
Okay. Sorry, I had mic issues.
It's all good.
Problem.
Discord
We have
crashed
Koroden
and
issues,
updated.
so it's all good.
Ouch. Ouch. I thought I was doing so well.
You are. It's just how this rolls, man. If you don't insult your co-casters, are you really casting?
Guess not.
All right.
Guess not, he says.
Guess not. I don't know. I like you guys.
Just little friends are like, get used to it.
Yeah.
Like I was going off on like this. Just feels like you're throwing random stuff at each other. Like this is a random Alexstrasza too.
Oh,
Yes.
this is exactly
This is
what
rogue.
it is. It's
This is Rogan standard.
generate nonsense. You really only win conditions are Edwins or Questings, and then after that, you're maybe a Kronks, but you're just generating nonsense. It's the same as Priest right now in standard. That's a good minion.
It's above average.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Hit the correct too.
I think Evasive is one of the best minions you can randomly get right now. It's so difficult to deal with. You can nothing, no spells or anything goes towards it. I think it's one of the better minions you can get off of the Draconic Lackey.
So the turn where
We evolved into it.
All right, so
Yeah, that's what I
based on
mean.
the-
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
even off of even the evolve off of lackeys, I think it's one of the best you can get.
I'm not sure what Field does. Does Field play the baseless for highest tempo?
You just play the other lackey or the Draconic.
Yeah. No, I think you just play the faceless.
I'm glad we were all agreeing on that.
Oh.
Do we all get disconnected?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Shop closed. I have no
boy.
friends online.
Sounds like me, man.
We took too long.
No friends online. Sounds like me.
Saku, are you good
Yeah.
on your end?
Yeah,
you didn't get DC'd?
I got bumped out too.
Oh,
that was-
estimated wait 411 minutes.
I'm on 37 minutes.
I'm on 411.
Did the servers just blow up?
I think so.
I'm on 37 minutes. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm not even online.
I'm in queue.
Oh, all right, 226 minutes.
I'm in queue for 36.
Well, that's
I'm gonna try to hit up fuel and base.
Yeah. See
Discord.
if we can.
that was still anyone's game, right?
It was. It was.
Yeah, nobody had lethal.
Oh yeah, because of the Kronks in hand for base.
It's still
Nobody-
not.
Nobody had lethal represented on board, so
Yeah.
DDoS time.
All right, I'm down to 225 minutes. So progress.
I'm on to 27 minutes.
Oh come on! How come 1 minute is 10 minutes for you? That's not fair.
Because they understand I am casting with Tuna and they feel bad for me.
All right. All of us plebs have to wait 1 minute to get 1 minute of time.
It's that
And you're-
Canadian internet.
14 minutes. Now down to 14.
I can't even connect just yet.
Mine's going up.
They are still in game.
Okay. So maybe because they were in game, it might kick them after this one.
Right.
It probably will, yeah.
I told Base and Fuel, if y'all get kicked for whatever reason, just let us know.
Yeah.
All right, 224 minutes.
Yeah, Base says she's being spectated by player, and player. It doesn't doesn't even give names. Just
That sounds
player.
about right. Oh wow, I just got booted from even trying to get online.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it just
All
said
right,
we
there's an easy fix for that. Exit BattleNet, like close it out completely, and then relog in.
Yep.
And it resets the minute.
I won't even let me launch BattleNet again. It just crashes.
That's where I'm going for right now.
All right,
All
time to
indie
take
company.
Twitter and complain.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hearthstone.
Excuse me, Mr. Blizzard.
I'm not going after any. I'm not posting anything on Twitter.
Indie company. Yeah. There you go.
All right, we should go to Twitter and complain like true Hearthstone players.
There you go.
Huge Blizzard issue in 10 minutes. Yeah.
You'll let me click on Hearthstone? I'm gonna reset my computer, see what happens. I'll be back, boys.
It's not a computer issue. It's a.
Well, mine might be a computer issue. I'm on a laptop in a hotel with crappy internet, so.
All right, that does seem to be an issue. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, mine's still trying to connect.
Yeah, mine's still just connecting to the actual Blizzard.
Is that a 6 mana cost? But
Did Blizzard know I talked badly about Frozen Shadow Weaver and kicked me?
That's what it was, honestly.
Like they're watching this, they're like, "Oh no, he's right. It's neither frozen nor shadowy, and it's not a Weaver. We need to fix this now. Hard reset."
Well, this
All
is
right,
less
then.
than optimal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just telling everyone in chat right now. They'll hear me in a minute, but we're just telling them that there'll be an issue.
Yeah,
Ten
this is
10
not
minutes
ideal.
from now.
I'm okay. I'm back in queue for 15 minutes right now.
Yeah, same.
So what do they do in this situation? Do they post the replays somewhere?
I mean, you kind of just take their word for it at that point, I would think.
Okay.
Screenshots are obviously key if there are any, but I think both these players are open enough that they'll both be pretty
They'll replay.
forthcoming with what's happening. Yeah, I don't think it's that.
All right, Base says it looks like her game's down too.
Okay. So they'll probably do a replay.
That.
So they okay.
The whole match restarts.
Yeah.
The whole match would restart then.
Yeah.
Oh god, a regame.
Yeah.
There's a potential though. Potential for you, Memnarch. Frozen Shadow Weaver be right back up your alley. Wow. How are you doing there, Brushy?
I'm on 14.
193 minutes.
Your boy.
Woo! Yeah.
Might be a little rough.
You know, this happened on Sunday, 8 o'clock their time.
Blizzard time, you talking?
Yeah, Blizzard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm at 10 minutes right now.
All right. I don't even have a login screen, so.
It's a busy day for Blizzard services.
No, it's not. They're being DDoSed.
Yeah, you know what? I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, Hearthstone needs to install. That's unlucky. Wait, it is installed. What's going on here?
Maybe you think it's installed, but it's not. Bum, bum, bum. 5 minutes. What about you, Koroden?
Either
Actually, I got an update from Fuel and Base. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
3-1 Fuel.
Don't.
oh,
Spoilers.
I mean, they both got kicked after the match, so like they're both in long queue too.
Yeah, I actually jumped from 12 back to 15 minutes, so I don't know, tell you that.
All right, we're just gonna pop Fuel and
Bring both in here. Let's bring them both in here.
if
Bring
the
'em
series
out,
is
bring 'em
over,
out.
then we don't have to log in, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, I guess that solves that problem. No, this is definitely not a. You feel like what? This does not feel like the way it kicks everyone for ranking something. There's something massive must have happened. And like, where's Blizzard headquartered? LA.
there.
I know there's a brush fire close to here. No, that's too far away.
I just went from 1,100 to 17 minutes, so things are going well.
All right, time to.
My client is okay, but I haven't see if I can log in here.
I wonder, can anything else open?
Okay, so I went to this detector
It's good
website.
see ya again.
Is the server down? Some website?
Yeah, and it went from 1 report to 39,000.
Yeah, I'm at 900 minutes.
Actually, it went from 6 to 40K in 5 minutes.
Okay, we got Based and we have Fuel here. Based is just kind of impromptu invited into the channel, so whether she accepts or not.
No, she's good. She says she's gonna log off. So we just got Fuel.
Just Fuel?
Fuel.
Yep,
All
just
right.
Fuel.
Sorry, but you'll deal with it.
It's only that bum.
Hey, that me.
That's you. How you doing, Fuel?
Yeah.
Bittersweet. I finally crawled back to a positive win rate with that for the first time in the entire season. But with that win, team ends up in a tie. No, actually, no. PWE won, so still don't make playoffs. Don't even tie for the tiebreaker. So it was fun. The match was definitely fun. The match was a lot of fun. Yeah, a little sad we didn't make playoffs, but all good.
Yeah. All right. So explain to us what happened those last few turns for all the folks that have no idea.
The last thing we saw was evasive Dragonite going down. Dragonoid off the evolve, and then everything exploded.
All right. So you saw me get the 9/9 untargetable down.
Yes,
correct.
Okay.
And then that was it. We were talking about you playing like an Edwin, and then we saw nothing.
Yep. So I didn't play it on that turn. I don't think I even played it on the next turn. Maybe. The next turn I did. So I played the 9/9, and then Based played the 3/4 taunt, the our tombs are home guy. Yeah, Kartoot. That's it. Yeah. Played Kartoot, and then just a bunch of junk, a Brightwing and some 1/1s. And then passed back to me. I cleared the 3/4, cleared the taunt, left the small stuff up, pushed face, and then I dropped a bunch of my own small stuff and made a 12-12 Edwin. And then based, cleared, played the shadow stepped 6/6. Yeah, Kronks, that one.
Yep.
And cleared all my small stuff, but left a 12/7 Edwin up, and then also played a few small things. Then I drew a backstab that turn, so I backstabbed her Kronks, played my own Kronks, so it had 4 HP at that point. So I cleared Oro board, left my Edwin at 2, pushed 12 to the face, and then she was able to clear the Edwin and put down some stuff, but wasn't able to clear all the small things I'd put out, and I was able to find lethal.
Nice.
That was a roller coaster, that last game.
Yeah.
I think as Memnarch described it, he said it was just playing stuff to get stuff.
Oh.
Yep. Oh yeah, I did actually have, if all my stuff had been cleared, I don't think you guys saw it get generated, but I had the OG Deathwing in my hand.
No.
No, we did not see
No,
that.
we did not.
So
That's why you got off your lackey.
Yeah. And so I emptied my hand to play Edwin, except for the Deathwing. So I was like, all right,
This is
vomit
it.
everything, and if she can clear it, Deathwing comes down. Yeah, didn't need it though.
They said
Yeah.
she had a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, and it was not active with 3 cards left in her deck.
Yeah.
Both of those friggin' praises must have still been sitting in her deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not only that, off the Brightwing that she played the same turn as the Kartut, she told me after the match she got Bran.
Yeah, she got Bran and Reno.
Yeah.
Bran didn't activate any of them.
Wow. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes all you can do is play the cards you get, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
So what does that do for Dirty Mike and the boys?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
We end up, because PWE won, I mean, we wouldn't have made playoffs anyway because of the tiebreaker mechanics, but because PWE beat Hat, we're a couple points out of even 4th place. Even with that win. Unfortunately.
I think it literally puts you in 5th, just like behind by like 2 points, 2 or 3 points.
I think 2 or 3 exactly. Yep. Super close season. Yeah, but on the bright side, I did know going into that match that I could have all I could have done was changed HSA's seed potentially winning or losing, with if whether or not how many points I gave to based. There was no playoff implications for my own team, so I would have brought more fun stuff, but I only own 4 decks right now.
What a loser!
So I just put fun stuff in the Druid.
Yeah, I actually like that Druid. That was interesting.
That's super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
here's breaking news from Blizzard. They're experiencing DDoS attacks.
Yeah. Kind of figured that.
As designed. Yep.
In that Druid match, did you DC for a minute there?
Yeah, my internet here is not super stable.
So we saw you had I think it was turn 5, 7.
He had 7 mana, so it was turn 5.
7. Yeah, it was
turn
5.
5.
You had a Mountain Cellar into a Faceless into like 3 spells, 0 costs, and it roped out, and we were really worried that you had DC'd or something, and then you came back next turn. So yeah. Still got to win out with it.
Yeah. And actually, so I was considering making that play anyway. So when I got back in and saw there wasn't really enough time to do it, I was like, it's fine. I'm not going to try and force it because she had the 2 damage AOE coming out anyway. So a bunch of the small beasts would have just died. Right? Because she had the 3 mana 4/5.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Even if I pass this turn, right, my turn 8 is going to be so strong with that exact play again, that it's just I can literally just pass a turn and win the game, because I have the double Mount Cellar turn coming up. So why play into the free consecration? Yeah.
Definitely worked out. So
yes, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. I mean of course the dream with that deck is to get the either a 4-mana Malagos or a 0-mana Faceless.
Yeah.
And to combine those for just a ton of damage, but can't argue with what was that turn? I guess that was a turn 6.
Yeah.
Turn 6 double Mount Seller. Could have been turn 5.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're pretty good with that.
Yeah, I'm reasonably
you
happy
take
with it.
those. You take
Yeah,
those.
Oh, this is all I got? Darn.
Yeah.
Boo.
What a low roll.
Low roll.
Yeah. That build of the deck is super goofy. I was just trying to figure out something fun to play since the match didn't matter for my team. So I put that together right before streaming. It was a blast.
Nice.
Yeah, I did misplay for sure in the Demon Hunter mirror. I think I played the early turns really well, freezing her
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
I think the only misplay was we were talking about your the adept going into his adept or her adept rather than face.
Or I should maybe not even played the adept. I think the correct play was just to play my burn, aim at face, set her to 2, and then the adept the adept just goes through taunt or a heal.
Right, yeah.
Either
just
one or the other. Yeah.
Yeah, use your twin strikes and everything you had previously.
Yeah, I could have put out some 1/1s. Yeah, that was clearly the play there. That was a misplay, but otherwise,
it got a little
felt good about
dodgy
how I
there.
played.
We didn't know how much direct damage you still had. We're like, oh no. But yeah, Demon Hunter finds a way. Always.
Yeah. If the heal had come out, I could have been punished there, but she didn't have the I-beam, so never punished.
Perfect.
Never punished.
It's fuel steam.
Yeah. No, I had fun.
That's good. And we had fun casting, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. So what's your opinion on a card called Frozen Shadow Weaver?
I think it's applied to the face.
In Demon Hunter situations, yes.
Yes, exactly. No, against anybody. I pointed at face against mage.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's just the card. It's the card. I'm telling you, Frozen Shadow Weaver is the card.
And Koroden has his trigger card. So
don't talk about it.
with that 3-mana, what is it?
Generous Mummy.
Generous
Mummy is literally the worst card to get off Reborn. I don't care.
I thought I was going to lose the game because of that card.
Thank you. A man with culture, finally.
Are you serious? That rush play was.
It literally, like, that card set up the Togwaggle turn for
her Togwaggle came out an entire turn earlier.
Yeah, an entire turn earlier, which is nutty when you're going that card makes me so angry when I get it. I will literally hold it in my hand until I die.
Yeah. I almost did.
Yeah, and I was literally like, he's gonna have to. They were talking about like double rushing it in. I'm like, if you're double rushing that minion in, like that's awful. Like that's so bad if you're using 2 lackeys and a shadow step to do that. But yeah, no, you pulled the win out anyway. It actually it did well, but that card is the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
All right. That pretty much closes out tonight. Thanks so much, Fuel, for joining us.
Yeah.
And congrats on the win.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Problem.
Hopefully Blizzard figures their stuff out and we can get going for next week.
Yep.
Well, not me.
I'm staying updated, and yes, it's getting worse.
Yeah, I'm probably just not gonna for the rest of the night.
Like, this looks really bad. Probably going to take at least 30 minutes.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us, Fuel. And
Thank
congratulations again.
Thanks.
All right. So I guess we'll just wrap it up tonight since it's pretty, well, it's late for me and Koroden since it's midnight here.
Child's play.
Child's
How are you guys an hour ahead of me? What?
Yeah, man.
Nova Scotia, bud.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, bud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm really upset my new photo's not up here, Saku.
I know. I forgot all about it as soon as I started streaming.
It's all good.
Quick rundown through our shows that are going to be coming up Monday. Starting Monday, we have Wild Note with Memnarch. I keep on wanting to call him Marty Berger. That's NHL New Jersey fan. Marty Berger. Yeah.
I mean, he's the only good New Jersey guy in the past like 40 years.
Yeah, and then we have it's me, Mike V, that are hosting Wild Note on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do you guys have a guest, Memnarch?
Not
fan.
Not. We might. Like nothing for sure though.
Okay.
Like.
Okay. So then we got the saloon with the Big Ted, Sage, and Ron Mexico. I'm not sure if they have a guest coming, but I'm sure they'll announce it at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then we have Hearth Center with Donde, Tusar Mako, and typically Lotus Knight on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we have the Big Tavern Talk group with Ducharmo, JR Juggerlaw. Don't know, is it going to be you, Brushy, or is it Ron that's filling in?
On Thursday?
Yep.
It is Myanodon.
Myanodon. Okay, so Myanodon's filling in at 8 p.m. Eastern for that show. And then we have our other match streams, which is Friday Night Fights with the various artists that are in the Friday Night Fight group. Could be anybody. Roll the dice.
It really could be anybody.
Yeah. Then we have Schoolstone, which is Friday Night Fights is typically at 8 p.m. Eastern starting. Then we have Schoolstone, which could be on a Saturday or Sunday, starting 2 p.m. Eastern. Salty Saturday, hosted by Donde and Markshire, I think was last weekend, so it might be this week, coming for 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we have Sunday Showdown, which, again, we have our various artists that show up and help cast. So, any final comments from the casting crew here tonight?
Frozen Shadow Weaver is the best card. That is all.
Yeah, if you're still watching and you're in the Wild Finals or any of your matches, you know, top end players are like in these playoff contentions, like hit us up. We'd love to get those streamed. I know there's a lot of people within the THL community that would love to see those too. So
yeah,
hit us
Wild
up.
Finals would be something. It would be awesome to see on stream.
Yeah.
So we could definitely get that going. That would be fantastic. A match or two there.
Any particular matches, Memnarch, that you'd like to see?
Let's see here. It's gonna be Bill Snyder versus MikeLowe.
Yep.
Dr. Bomb versus
RidiculousHat.
RidiculousHat, and that third seed. A2 versus Number Theory?
Electric Sheep.
Electric Sheep.
Electric Sheep, yeah. So, any of those, if they want to jump on, just hit us up on content.
I would love to see Mike Lowe
I think
versus Bill Schneider.
I think it's actually RHAT versus MikeLowe. I think RHAT goes to the 1 seed next week.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, so
RHAT
it's
does go to the 1 seed.
MikeLowe.
Oh.
And then Bill
Mike-
versus Dr. Bomb D, and then Electric Sheep versus
Oh,
A2.
Mike Lowe versus RHAT. That one we gotta get those guys on. That would be fantastic to see.
Perfect. Hit us up. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. All that jazz.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
stay the
Saku
Blazes
stole my
home.
line. Yeah, if you can
And-
stay home, stay home. Do everything that Saku just
Stay
said.
the Blazes home.
Good night,
And if
everybody.
you,
No, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say if you have extra friends list spots, don't give them to Koroden.
Or do.
And other people.
That's
Got
funny.
a lot of room over here, guys. Hit me up. Koroden, #1417. You
Yeah.
heard it here first.
He's only got 24 friends right now. He's working on 25.
You know me.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
You guys.
Yeah.